Yeah, I'm not muted. I'm trying to swallow my food fast. Oh. I was eating a whole croissant in 2 seconds. Ah, my belly. Oh. Yeah, no baguette, but fuck. Ah, I'm gonna come. Okay, no, I'm not gonna come. Okay, 1 second, guys. I need to go put some stuff into the trash can, and then do it. I won't. In my perspective, it makes sense, but in you guys' perspective, not. So let's just drop it, okay? Let's just drop it. I have to put in the trash can a bunch of stuff I have laying around, and I'll tell you guys what happened this morning and yesterday. But holy fuck, so many annoying things. Oh, I have a lot of things to say. My god. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Get a glass of drink, and yeah, do a bunch of other stuff. I'll be back in 3 minutes, like always. Where's the button? Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I'm here. Ooh. Okay, I need a music that cools me down, a music that makes me feel at peace and like nothing bad can happen anymore. Where is it? Everything is okay. No one can hurt me anymore. The worst is behind me. There we go. Okay, what's up, guys? Hello. Welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello. Welcome. Thank you, guys, for joining the introduction. Welcome. Hello. Hey, hello. That's a cute emote. Hello. Okay, 1 second. Let me close a bunch of stuff. And hey, we have a double cute emote. Oh, because it's a Valentine's Day. Yay! Well, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. If you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, I hope you guys have a lot of fun. If that's not the case, then I hope you have fun with yourself. I'm going to have fun with myself later and celebrate. I'm going to celebrate Valentine's Day, and I'm going to. Okay. Okay, hello guys, what's up? Let me say hi to everyone before I say some stupid stuff I'm going to regret later. What's up, GM Frog? What's up, Broken Cat V1? What's up, Sakra V? Or, counter // I don't know which one that is. Haha. Hello, GH. Hello, MNM. Hello, anyone else?
Boo the heart.
I think I saw Valtteri, but he already said it. Yeah, Valtteri said hi before I went live, or before the notification, so I didn't see that. What happened? Oh, it's a subscription! Hey! Well, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, and welcome. I hope you're doing good, and I hope everyone is doing good, actually. I have a bunch of stuff to talk about, and a bunch of weird shit happened to me. But I have a notepad with all the events. I just try to forget not to tell. I will talk about everything chronologically, so to you guys it makes sense, and it's more of a walk with me through my day, compared to just me ranking the stuff that happened to me from minor inconveniences to big inconveniences. So I think this is good. Oh yeah, we are good with that. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. So let's start with yesterday, when I'm still fighting with my phone, and I don't have the iPhone pin to open the SIM. Well, now I have it because it was in my mailbox this morning, so I can now open this thing. But I'm fighting with my phone. Why? Because when you just got your phone and you transferred your data stuff from your previous phone, they automatically put everything into the iCloud, which I will call the iCloud from now for the funny references. Hello, Jean. Welcome. So the problem is from here. I was trying to get rid of this one cloud stuff because I don't want to use it. I don't care about fucking Steve Jobs looking at my nudes or whatever. I don't give a fuck who sees that as long as they don't share it, and I don't think companies care about doing that yet. So it's not a big problem, but I still don't want to have potentially something that fills, and I don't really know what the fuck is going on, and I don't even know how to access this one storage. So I try to deactivate it, and believe it or not, it is very, very complicated to deactivate the thing, and it's so funny how everyone, or I don't say that, I don't want to say everyone, but at least ChatGPT and the people talking online on the forums are so self-aware that it's done in a fucked up way, so you do not cancel your cloud and you pay $5 to get more and not cancel it. That is disgusting, dude. I already said it before. I don't care about Apple versus Android. I don't have a side. I'm okay with both as long as I can take pictures and get authentificators app working. I don't give a fuck. But Apple has been so counterintuitive. It's impossible to do stuff naturally, in a natural way. Just the fact that there is no back button on the phone is so off-putting to me that I get lost every single second. For example, I like to explore, even if it's on the internet or even if it's anywhere. I like to open random stuff, and because I'm curious, I click on something and it's not something I care about, so I just click back, like I just want to go back. How many times with my iPhone I tried to get to some place to see what was going on there, and I could not click on back to go back, and I had to shut down the entire thing to reopen it. You cannot just simply press back.
Oh
and
my god!
I am someone who press back every 2 seconds. You know when you have like those mouse with 2 buttons on the side? The down one is previous and the top one is next. And I click previous every 2 seconds because I just like to randomly click on stuff and then go back if I don't care. So it's like because of curiosity. So because of this, I got lost into the menus like a million times, and then I don't know. It's so weird. The old dog don't learn new. It's not about learning a new trick. It's about not having a convenient button just in case you misclick something to just cancel something. And the same thing happens with everything. For example, sometimes you're gonna be into an app, no matter which one it is, and you're gonna want to click on something. And then this one something might open the keyboard. Then from here, you realize, oh fuck, I did not want to open the keyboard, so let me just cancel that. Well, good fucking luck cancelling that, because you cannot. You have to look everywhere just to find the X mark that is sometimes up, sometimes down, sometimes left, sometimes right. And if you want to just remove the keyboard and you click on the screen behind the keyboard, you might click on something else yet you didn't want to click, and now it opens something completely different. So it's a very specific example, but just cancelling a misclick on iPhone is very difficult. Like, no joke, I can do it right now and open anything and get lost in 2 seconds. So maybe I'm not used to it, but it was so how to say that? It was so intuitive on the Android. I never felt lost. I always knew how to shut down an app if I wanted to restart it. If I want to put it into navigation, I had to click on the middle button. Like, it was so simple and so easy on the Android, and on the iPhone I get completely lost. So it's crazy because I'm someone who's using like 1 million different softwares on the computer, and I never had this problem. How is that Android muscle memory? I am not feeling like this because I am used to Android, dude. It's a basic function on anything that you do, anywhere, on any video game, that if you do one misclick, you want to have a generic, you want to have an universal button that says, I want to go back. If you play Cyberpunk, if you play No Man's Sky, if you play any game, and during an option choosing, you click on the wrong button, you need to know that pressing escape or previous makes you cancel your misclick. And that does not exist in iPhone, which is completely insane. There is no universal button to just go back. So it's really not me being used to a wrong system, dude. It's very counterintuitive, and even as someone like me who's not used to phone, this is very, very bad. Like, it's so bad, dude. I don't want to have people like defending the stuff or arguing with me, whatever. I'm just telling you that as someone who never used the software, and who spent, or the OS, and who spent my entire life playing a bunch of random video game made by a million different people, like solo dev and stuff, I was never faced with this problem ever before. So it's crazy, dude. So yes, it's a new system to learn, and you can learn it, but compared to everything else, it's very unique in a bad way. Apple known for their superior user experience. I don't know about that. I don't really know about what's like the popular words about Apple, that it's super intuitive or everything feels so good and whatever. So far it's been a disaster for me, and even whenever I swapped from like flip phone to smartphone with my first Android, I did not get as lost as I am right now. After 10 plus years of use of my smartphone, I feel completely lost with this. And I tried multiple different stuff. I mean, it's weird, okay? It's weird. So, beside this is a me problem, right? So this is a me problem, but now back to the iCloud problem. It's funny because I will show you guys a ChatGPT conversation I had, and iCloud store management. There we go. So I will give you guys context, okay? I simply wanted to go into my iCloud, and I wanted to be able to remove, I wanted to just see what was on my iCloud, because I can't really show you guys my screenshots or my videos because I'm going to leak my real life name, because you have to put your real life name. I mean, I did put my real life name because it's me, so I don't want to show you guys that, but pretty much the application tells you, uh-oh, you are 99% full with your iCloud, so click here in order to get more data, to get more storage. And on this one page, you can click on anything that you want. There is not a single button that says consult, access the storage, so you can at least know what is taking the space. They are completely hiding what's inside of the cloud and offering you only to pay for more to get more. And it is crazy the length I had to go to just access what's in my cloud. Hold on, iCloud storage full. I wonder if I can find a picture. I don't want to show. There we go. That's the page. That's the page. So you see this, and once you're over here, it tells you that your iCloud is full, and then you can upgrade, and you can click on literally what is filling your stuff. But if, for example, I want to remove my photos, I click on photo, and I get presented the exact same screen, and it tells me, uh-oh, your photos are taking X%, so click here to get more. And there is no option to remove it or to consult it. You cannot see what is taking the space, and that is insane. This one page, you can manage the storage, pay for more, and you cannot do it. So I had to use ChatGPT, and I will walk you guys through the steps, and it is wow. So I'm describing the stuff as I'm dealing with them, okay? I'm like, I am new to iPhone, and I'm getting a warning that the iCloud is full. I have no idea how to check what's inside, and none of the buttons allow me to check the content. I can just pay for more. And I'm like, now, can I get a way to open the cloud and see what is taking the space, right? So I am being very like neutral. I'm not really like attacking the software or anything. And then ChatGPT is like, yes, Apple hides it just enough to make the pay us button feel like it's the only door. And this is exactly how it feels. So even if I am unbiased and I just describe what's on the page I'm seeing, even ChatGPT knows that this is actually a fucking trap. The only thing you see that seems to be the only option is pay more, and it's insane. So now he walks me through the steps. It gets worse, okay? It gets way worse. This conversation lasts for a while. It gets worse, okay? So at this one point, I'm like, okay, well, tell me how to do it. So he's telling me how to go into the storage and then see a bunch of stuff. So he's explaining how to cancel the fact that it's saved on my stuff. So he misunderstood. I mean, I wasn't clear enough when I asked. I just want to access the stuff to delete some things, right? So he's telling me a bunch of stuff that are not very useful. So now I'm like, I am using the iPhone 12. I am currently on this one page, telling me about the fullness, and there is no way of looking inside what precisely is taking the space. And I'm like, what do I click now to access my stuff? And the answer, you are already in the dragon's lair. Now the trick, manage storage is not a file browser, which makes no fucking sense, dude. Where are we seeing this? Imagine that you open your browser, your file browser, your storage on Windows or on your Android, and it tells you 99% full, and if you click on it, you cannot go inside. You cannot look inside. It's impossible. So Apple does not give you a big open iCloud like in a folder button on the iPhone, which makes no fucking sense. Each category has its own secret door. So at this point, I'm like, okay, it's not that bad, because at least the app is telling me that my photos are taking so much. I'm gonna go to my photos and I'm gonna filter by iCloud to remove the iCloud. spoiler alert, there is no such thing as a filter for iCloud only on your photos, so I got completely fucked. Then he tells me more stuff about this. You cannot browse the file. So from this one point, I'm just trying to browse what is in my folder, right? So I'm reading all this, and I run in circles for like a few minutes, and then now I'm saying this. I am in my photo app because I'm trying to access the cloud-only photos to try to see which ones are part of the iCloud and not, and I don't understand how to do this. ... I'm putting I'm sad. Yes, welcome to the Apple favorite puzzle. Like, dude, I'm not making it up. Even ChatGPT says it's a fucking puzzle. Is this photo in iCloud or on my phone or both showed in? Like, this is fucking stupid, bro. The confusion is normal. The UI is politically unhelpful. That's exactly how it feels like. And I have been I could be angry as fuck. Like, this is dog shit. It doesn't tell me anything about the photos. This is unintuitive. I'm lost. This is dog shit. I could have been biased towards the software, and even though I'm not, this guy is like telling that itself. Yeah, Alec, that's my whole point. Listen to me. I am being very neutral with every single of my stuff. I am not asking for him to agree with me that the thing is dog shit. I am neutral. I'm like, what do I click? I don't see this thing. I don't see that thing. And by himself, he's telling me that that's not how the thing is working. I understand what you mean, that very often ChatGPT is going to like suck your dick and like, oh, don't worry, you're the best. It's not your fault, it's because of the software. Like, they are trying to kind of boost your ego and do stuff like this. I understand this, but this is not what's happening here. He's describing the thing as a puzzle, not to prove my point, because it is a puzzle, dude. If you go to your photo and you try to look for the iCloud stuff and there is no option, so you have to go outside to find what you want to look for, this is legitimately a puzzle. So this is completely absurd. So now he's offering me to entangle the thing, and so now he's kind of retelling me that I need to turn the cloud off so it doesn't go there. So how to check if it's on? It's my fault. I don't use ChatGPT a lot, so I'm not asking the right questions, and I am getting unhelpful answers because I'm not asking the questions right? Your GPT is correcting you all the time, doesn't suck? Really? I mean, if you're typing something that is objectively wrong, yes, they're going to tell you that, but even if you type something completely stupid, like if I put like, the earth is round, it's gonna be like, oh, well, you know, Felky, I understand why you say this, because it seems like the NASA and everyone tried to make you believe this, but in reality, the earth is flat because XYZ. Like, even whenever you're mega wrong about something, they still try to make you feel good and try to explain the confusion. So I would be surprised if you tell me that your GPT is fucking roasting your ass, unless you have like, unless you have a custom aggressive model. But even whenever you type something incorrect, they try to make you feel good about your mistake and tell you it's not your fault. But this is not what's happening here, dude. Hello, Olaf. Welcome. I'm sorry if you just joined my stream. I'm in the middle of an explanation. It's difficult to recap, but yeah. It's custom. Well, okay, well, if it's custom, then yes, it's nothing. It's not what I'm talking about here. So, if you picked a tsundere ChatGPT, then yeah, that's what you asked for. Yes, so I'm asking the wrong questions, so not getting the right help. This whole time, just for context, I'm trying to identify what of my pictures are on the cloud, so I can delete them, right? So this is over here. Then it gives me a bunch of stuff that I don't really care about because, oh fuck. Sorry. Yes. It's telling me how to browse the stuff one by one, but it depends, and you cannot. Okay, I will not burn them. So I skip this now to ask more precise questions because I was asking the wrong stuff. So now I'm like, I am in the files because I'm looking for the pictures, right? So I think I was reading this. Hold on. One second, because I'm actually trying to not skip too much steps. Where was it again? Hold on. There we go, this one. So the file app trick, right? It sounds like a good plan. The photo storage is separate from the iCloud Drive file. To see the actual cloud file, you open the file app, tap Browse, and then iCloud Drive. So I did this to try to access my pictures, but as I go into file app and browse iCloud, I only see Siri, search, mobile data, and there is nowhere to type browse or anything else. So I'm like, this is not what's happening. I was thinking maybe the ChatGPT has the wrong version of my Apple, but that's not the case. So now, you are not crazy and not in the... This is how they... This is whenever they try to boost your ego. That's why I'm saying this. Sometimes that they cannot overdo it so you feel good about yourself. So I don't care about this. Apple just decided the file app UI should feel like a secret dungeon with invisible door. This is exactly how it feels like, dude. I'm sorry, I know I'm new to the OS, but this is exactly how it feels like. I'm in the wrong screen inside of the file app, so I was actually not inside of my file app. I was in the settings of my file app, which is completely crazy. It has multiple modes that look nothing alike. So now it's trying to get me into the correct one, so I followed the instruction to not to get into the file settings. Oh my God! I was into the file settings and I had to go into the settings file. Like, this is quite something, okay? So I'm losing my mind, but I'm following the instructions and blah blah blah. And now I'm actually in the correct files stuff, so all good. So the only thing I was interested into was seeing photos, so I can see them here. Oh yeah, and then I forgot about this. At some point, it tells me that even though I am in the file, you still cannot see your pictures. Where is it again? Yeah, important reality check. So beside all this, besides following the file app trick, photos do not appear in iCloud Drive. Photos live in a separate parallel universe. The file app is for documents, download app, etc. So this one location, after all, serves no purpose for me if I'm looking for pictures. So I could access everything else, well, those things, but still not my photos. So it's half of me not reading correctly what he was saying, but also it makes no fucking sense. So now, yes, so the only thing I was interested into was seeing the photos, so I cannot see them here. I will try to ask more simply because I've been running in circles for 1 hour. It's at this point I'm losing my mind, but don't worry about it, okay? I am trying to access my iCloud storage in order to see exactly what files are in there. What is the best way of doing this? Using phone or computer? I don't care, I just want to see my cloud so I can start actually managing it instead of being offered to pay to get more. So now it's like, you've been wasting the Apple Labyrinth for an hour. So here is the clean, no-nonsense truth map. So it's like, okay, let's just do this. So, the blunt reality, you cannot browse iCloud like a normal folder. I have never seen in my life any kind of cloud anywhere where you cannot just open it from the location that you can store it. If you open Google Drive, Dropbox, or anything else, when it tells you your folder is X% full, you can actually click on the percent to see what the fuck is taking the space. In Apple, you cannot do it. You are only getting offered to pay for more to expand, which made me super angry because it's been 1 hour now. I'm an I user, yeah, I identify as an Apple user. Hello Craig, welcome. So yeah, so now he's telling me about the separate vaults. So there is no master file browser, which once again is completely insane. This is why you felt like you were going insane. Well, not really. I mean, yes it did, but I never said that. You lose my mind reading all this. This is actually crazy because I take a lot of pictures and videos, and the only thing I want is them to not be on a cloud. So I'm just trying to recuperate my. I'm trying to access the folder just to erase everything. I don't even care about managing or copying or downloading or editing or whatever. I just want to remove them. And there is actually no option to remove them. It's windy and your light went up. Oh, well, I hope the Spanish gets better, then that's annoying. Welcome back. The definition of over-engineering, it feels really, really I already talk about it for like a few minutes now, how just the fact that there is no back button is very off-putting and makes me lose my footing every 2 seconds, but this is crazy, dude. Like, I know some of you guys like Apple, and Alec is trying to defend it like he made the fucking OS himself, but I'm explaining to you how it feels as a new user, and it's crazy. Who was the dummy that convinced you to get an iPhone? I will not throw anyone under the bus. I will not answer this question truthfully. Yeah, so now he's trying to explain to me. Listen, I bet you get used to it. The problem is, it's very fun to get a new software, a new game, a new piece of software, and play with it. I want to play with it and click on the options. I want to see my photos. I want to go into the settings, try to understand the customization options. I want to play with the thing like it's a new toy. And everything so far has been pushing me away and telling me, no, this is a serious place. Whenever you click on something, it's definitive. You cannot do this. And if you want to look for something special, you have to use a tutorial just to get there. And that's crazy, dude. Like, it is crazy. So, the best way to see everything is using a computer. So now we get finally to the right part when he's telling me go on the iCloud.com, and from this one part I was actually able to log in and to consult my stuff. So I should have done that from the very beginning, but I really wanted to access it from my phone because everything I'm going to do in the cloud will be from my phone, right? So yeah. Flappy Bird, I think Flappy Bird disappeared a little bit. I play Flappy Hat on VRChat. So now from the iCloud.com, and whenever you log in, you can actually see your stuff. Okay, I won't do it because it's my personal account, but this was the correct solution. I should have done that from the beginning. And then I forgot what I asked. Let me see, because I'll talk about something else afterwards. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, thank you. Now I finally see my pictures on my computer from the website. Now, is there a way for me to transfer all those pictures from the iCloud to my phone so I can desynchronize all this and never store anything again? So it's like you made it out on the thingy. Okay, is role-playing as a whole dungeon thingy, but keep in mind I have never mentioned any dungeon, any puzzle, any maze. He's saying all this because in his perspective, it makes him feel like I'm trying to solve a puzzle, which is correct. Like, it's actually true, it does feel like solving a puzzle, and I never felt that way doing anything. So now, he's telling me how to remove the files from the thing. I think, hold on, I'm gonna censor this. Yeah, so now I am going to, it tells me to go back into my phone, and there is a button that says download and keep the originals, so I don't lose my stuff, right? Because there's a lot of old photos, and I didn't want to potentially lose everything, even though I'm okay with it. I would rather keep everything because I have some good storage, right? In personalization, you can put efficient and custom instruction. Get to the point. Yeah, I don't mind this. I don't mind the little roleplay. I'm using the roleplay to show you guys how the thingy is imagining the stuff. Even though I'm talking about getting to some place, instead of just saying, well, it's right here, he immediately gets the analogy of a puzzle, of a maze, and of a dungeon. Like, from no context. So, it doesn't prove anything. It's just very funny to ask for indication, and instead of just pointing on the map where to go, it takes the example of a complicated maze. And it is actually funny because this is how it feels like for me. As a person, I can relate with him talking about mazes more than some person telling me that, oh, you just need to click on this thing, it's very easy, because it's not. So now back to my phone, I'm looking for download and keep original button, but I don't see it. It's not there, and it's not there. So I'm like, oh no, this is when I lost my mind. Okay, this is where I lost everything. I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I just deleted everything and fuck off. So yeah, so this is just over. But from this one point, I was looking for this one button, and it was not there. And the reason why it was not there is because to try to get my photos back, the first thing I did was to desynchronize the pictures with the cloud. So by doing this, your phone is no longer on the cloud. So to be able to do this, you have to resynchronize with the cloud, okay? So it's very simple, but now you get to the point where I got mad again because I clicked on resynchronize to have the button available, and the phone told me, oh, you are trying to synchronize 8 GB of file and your storage only have 1 MB of space. So if you want to synchronize, please click here to buy more. And I was like, dude, are we fucking dead ass with this shit? If I want to resynchronize to save my stuff, I have to pay more to first enlarge my bank. How to say this? Okay, I'll give you guys an analogy. Okay, let's play ChatGPT analogy. Imagine that in your bank account you have 10,000 coins, and on your person you have 5,000 coins, and nothing is linked. But if you want to take your 10,000 and you have your 5,000 on you, you need to synchronize. And by synchronizing, the bank is telling you, well, it seems like you have 5,000 coins on yourself right now. If you want to access your 10,000, you have to unlock a new vault in your bank, so you can potentially put your 5,000 that you own on top of 10,000. And there is no option to say, I don't want to store my 5,000 coins, I just want to remove my 10,000. And I have never seen this anywhere once again, okay? I am sorry if you love Apple, I'm not attacking you, okay, so relax, but this is crazy, dude. Because I want to delete stuff, the software assumes I want to store when I never ask for it. So one simple way of fixing this would be, whenever you try to synchronize, the app tells you, well, we can synchronize so you can have access to your things, but if you try to store, which I never ask for, you won't be able to store because you don't have enough space. And then you can just click, okay, I understand this, I will not store anything, I just want to access my stuff. So instead of this, you just have synchronization impossible, buy more. And that's crazy. And you can tell it's completely on purpose, because adding a button, purge my current cloud, will take 2 seconds. And it's stupid. It's stupid, dude. So yeah, that being said, it took me a very long time just to access my photos. And by going to the iCloud.com, I was able to do it, but that took me way too long, and it was ridiculous, and I got very mad, and I think it's very, very badly done. And no matter what you went through before using Windows, using iPhone, Windows Phone, BlackBerry, Samsung, Android, whatever, the iPhone in my entire life is the only thing that felt counterintuitive and that felt very hidden information, and having to have a tutorial of someone telling me what to do just to get to a simple operation of accessing your cloud. So yeah, that was little bit ridiculous, dude. So yeah, now my problem is fixed at least. I will not touch it again. I deactivated as much cloud access as possible without having to lose like essential functions. But that was very annoying, dude. I'm not. You guys see me play like a million different games. I install a million softwares. I do Unity stuff. I do 3D modeling. I do a bunch of stuff. I do audio stuff and everything. Like I'm not super talented at everything, but every single software I use, I'm kinda able to get the grasp on and do a bunch of operations with it. And this has been the only case where I'm actually lost and I need to ask a fucking AI to guide me, and the guiding takes 1 hour. Like this is really something special, dude. Okay, so this was for the whole iPhone situation. So you know that's how it went. So that took me the whole evening, almost the whole night, but it's fine. Yes, and also I was venting to some of you guys on Discord while I was doing this. So if you did help me during the process, thank you, because I was just mad typing to a bunch of people. Dude, I'm stuck with my cloud. I don't know what to do. Everything. So if you were helpful, I know you didn't solve my problem, but thank you for hearing the frustration, because oh my god. Okay. That being said, now after this I went to bed and I slept and I had a pretty good night, so all good on this one front. And then this morning I went to my shower because I felt like taking a morning shower, and I shaved my body, and unfortunately I don't know what happened. Okay, I never do this. It never happened before, but my razor blade kinda slipped around my chest, and I cut my nipples. Like, if you know what I mean, how to say that? Like, you know how around your nipple there is like a little bit of dots thingy. Hold on, let me show a picture. I mean, I don't want to. Okay, maybe showing. Okay, nipple dot. Yeah, oh, I'm looking at boobs, dude. Okay, I don't want to show this on stream, but yeah, this is literally a bunch of boobs. Let's not do that. Yes, so yeah, there is a bunch of bumpy thingy, like the aureola, whatever. And I am always careful. I'm careful around my balls and around my nipples, and I never fuck up, and I never do that. Google nipples. Yeah, okay, I know I Googled nipples. I was faced with a bunch of nipples, but it was not male nipples. It was boobies. So. Yes, so I cut myself over here, and like always, whenever I cut myself, I just bleed, and it never stops. So I didn't have anything to compress, and because of the water, the bleeding was like getting everywhere, and I could not grab a tissue or anything to stop the bleeding, so I had to wait like 10 minutes by wiping and doing a bunch of stuff to stop it, and it took me forever. And this is part of the why I am late today, okay? What is that? Buenos dias. Okay, well, I do not speak Japanese. I'm sorry, so I don't know what you just said. We have a rule, only English messages. Okay, so you are new here, so it's completely fine for you to make a mistake, but let's keep it in English, okay? Because I only speak English, and yes, if you say something bad, I won't be able to hide it. So let's keep it in English. But welcome, hello. So yeah, so long story short, I cut myself. I had to wait forever for the bleeding to stop. Then I was late for the stream, but not late enough that I needed to go to the bakery. So I quickly put my clothes on and I went outside. And I gathered my little pin thingy, the iPhone pin, to open my SIM card. So I will do this off stream, and then after this, or while I was outside, I was walking towards the bakery, and one random guy came to me, and he was like walking towards me while smiling, right? So I'm like continuing, and I'm also smiling. I'm like, hey, I don't know. It looked odd. It didn't seem like he had a question. Like whenever you want to get someone attention, you raise your hand. You're like, oh, you do some noise. He was just looking at me and walking, smiling towards me. So I was, and then at some point he got so close. The iPhone. No, I don't go outside with my iPhone. I only had the little pin thingy in my pocket. He didn't see that. I mean, technically it was possible he saw this because from the angle that he had, he saw me open the Amazon package, take the pin, and throw the thing on the floor because I don't care about littering. I'm joking. I didn't do that. I threw the package into a trash can. I don't litter. It's not good for the planet. I love Earth. It's a good location. Yeah, so he saw me open the thingy, and then he walked towards me aggressively, and as I was close... No, actually don't do that, dude. I think it's disgusting to put shit on the floor. I hate people who do this, and littering is actually fucking degenerate behavior, so no. Yes. And as he was melee range with me, he was like, oh, hello? Do you know where the basketball court is? Oh, sorry. Yeah. And from this one point, I'm like, fuck, a basketball court, because I remembered there is a basketball court around my place, but I don't remember how to access it. So the long story short, when I used to go to school, there was an athletic location. Hold on, how can I do that? Terrain d'athlétisme. Okay, I am not sure how to translate this in English, so fuck it. There is something like this around my house, and right next to this there is a basketball court. So, and also next, oh, Leclerc. Hey, where is Pierre Leclerc? Where we need him? Yes. So next to this one thing, outdoors, there is also a basketball court, right? So, so I remember this because I was at school, and it's one that is used whenever you go to school. But it's been so long, I don't remember how to access it from my house. And I'm trying to go in my head from the location and walking back to my house so I can reverse and tell him from here how to walk toward the basketball. And it took me forever, and he was looking at me kind of funny because, I mean, it's pretty unusual, I'm going to assume, that if you live somewhere, you don't really know how to access something that is like 5 minutes away from your house, but I have not been here since like 10 years or something, okay? So it was difficult, but at some point I kinda remembered, so I was like, oh yeah, so you go over here and keep going always straight, and there's going to be an intersection with a road, and then you take a left and you should see the gymnasium and every thing that you're looking for. So I tried to explain the best I could how to get there, and he was like kinda convinced, but he was like, oh yeah, can you like say it again, because my explanation was so bad I had to say it twice. So I say it again. I was like, dude, if I had more time, I would have went with you just to make sure I'm not bullshitting you, because I don't remember if it's still there or not, but I have no time. I'm late. It was 17 past, so I would have accompanied him, but yeah, I was too late. So I guide him, I think, in the right location. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We have Pierre E. Leclerc, which is a very popular French food store or store. So I send him over here, and then he asked me the most random question ever. He's looking at me, and he's like, first of all, he was staring at my hair because I just got out of the shower, and I mega straightened it because I wanted to be like super straight, so my hair was falling down like very, very, very low, and I don't know why he was staring at it, but a little bit too intensely, that it was too obvious. Like, you know, whenever you want to look at something because you're interested, but you do it like fast and in a subtle way, like he was doing it too much, and I got a little bit I got a little bit annoyed because he was listening to my words less, so that was very annoying. But yeah, I was just exiting the shower, so I had to do something. And then, after repeating the direction twice, now it's like, oh, okay, well, do you happen to play a sport yourself in the gymnasium? And I'm like, no, dude. Like, I block a little bit, I stutter because I'm like, I already struggled to indicate how to go there. Do you think I actually have a sport myself and I don't even know how to access the location? Like, the question made no sense, and I thought it was weird. Maybe he was just trying to make a conversation, like to talk and to like and do stuff like this, but it was so weird. Yeah, it was. I didn't really feel any flirtation, but yeah, he was looking at me and he was smiling a little bit more aggressively than you would to a stranger, I think. But I don't care. I'm a very friendly person. I smile all the time as well, and I always laugh at everything. So naturally, people open up with me because I'm always laughing and smiling. So it's fine. But the question made no sense. So I was like, no, I'm starting to talk about my life. I'm like, I used to do some judo and some karate when I was little. Like, I'm starting to talk about my previous like sports I was doing when I was like 5, and he was just asking me. But I'm not lying. I was literally doing. I was a judoka, and I was doing fencing with the sword, and I was doing badminton. Yeah, I was doing karate, and I was a yellow belt. I was doing all the stuff. The reason for this is that I'm the goalkeeper in Rematch, my favorite video game. If you want to cross it, I'm always gonna get it. But no, the reason for this is that whenever I was little, the people taking care of me didn't want to take care of us, so they just put us into a bunch of clubs, so they get like 1 extra hour, 2 extra hour when we're not in the house, so they can fuck and I can do a bunch of weird shit. And that's why I participated to so many activities, because they wanted to throw us away. You also did karate. Nice. I'm not joking, I did actually get a new belt. I was so good at it, people loved me. I was like doing this one symbol on the floor, then you bow on top of it in the triangle, and then you do ooh e, and it's difficult with the VTuber software. Okay, I cannot really do this, but you do. Oh my god, I had the thingy, and I was doing I forgot how it's called. It's called something specific, like the karma or the whatever, and I was doing this. Ellie is a karate. Yeah, he is a karate king. Yes, you did boxing. Hey, nice. I think it's fun. I mean, this is maybe where I got my social skills, and I started to talk with everyone, and I was very comfortable around people, and like pushing, attacking, and like touching people all the time, and I could tell that some of the kids were getting uncomfortable, and they were like being a little bit like I don't want to grab your clothing and put you on the floor, and they were like super sensitive, and I was like trying to wrestle everyone, and that's when also I kind of got that I was more of a social person than the average person, I also guess, but it was good. Okay, as a whole. Even though I was forced to go do those, and it didn't feel very fun because I just wanted to go home and do nothing, I'm glad I did all those sports and all those thingy, because I'm not really a team player, but it was nice, I think, for me as a whole to interact with people, to have to go with strangers, to listen to like random teachers, and in an environment that is not school. You don't do it just to progress because you have to, but you do it because as a hobby, and it's a completely different vibe than doing it to get a good grade. And yeah, I think it helped me a lot, so I'm happy I did that. Track and swimming, really? That's nice. I didn't like swimming because I wasn't able to swim the right way. Like swimming like this, I don't like it. I was doing this with my feet, and I like crawling, and I like just doing that in the background. So whenever you have to push outside, like reverse pizza, I wasn't doing this, and people said I was dog shit at swimming too, and I looked stupid with the wet fillet thingy. So fuck that. But yeah, that's nice. And also I was always sliding. I was always sliding on the side, and I hurt my foot a lot. And on top of this, I will get like mega cramps on my foot. You know, whenever you feel like your toes are bending backwards, and it doesn't get better until you like push, like you need to push down hard on the floor so the cramp goes away. Every time I jump into the water and I start doing this with my feet, I have the mega cramp on my foot, and I actually have to go outside. Yeah, the correct technique for swimming is actually very difficult. If you want to swim fast doing like the counter pizza, it's very hard. The swimming was crazy because you would have practiced before school and after. Really? Oh, I cannot. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Having to go swim and then shower, then get redressed and then sit at school. And after the school you go back again? Wow. Interesting. I noticed some people don't float and those have the most trouble with swimming. Some people don't float. I think scientifically, unless your lung is empty, you automatically float. No? What do you mean by that? Don't you stay on the surface if you have your stuff on? The body is always under the water. Well, that's interesting. I don't know what to say about this. I never really noticed that. I was in the swimming pool a lot because we had like a big slide, and it was a game to try to like yank yourself inside of the thing until we get kicked out. But I never seen someone tell me like, oh, I don't float. Do you have a bunch of androids in your a bunch of robots automaton in your class maybe? Yeah, on your butt you can float, but as a rule, if you breathe out, you float on the water because your lungs are full of air, and the air makes you float, right? So if you do and you push all your air out, you're going to go down and you're going to be stuck at the bottom of the thing. Which was also a game that we play. I will play a game with my friend, which is you push away all your air, then you go into the bottom and you stay here, and whoever stays here the longer wins, which is super dangerous because you start the game having no oxygen at all in your body. So it's the best way of drawing, so don't do that. But I was playing with this one thing. It depends on the salt content of the water. I'm talking about inside swimming pool, so I'm assuming the composition of the water is always the same, no? Why do some people lower body float more than others? Body fat versus muscle fat, less dense than the thingy. Fat heavy people float more. Really? Lean muscle makes you skin more? Well, if you notice that those people not floating were skinny, then that would make sense. But I was always mega skinny and I always was floating, so that's a bit weird. More fat in the leg can make the leg buoyant. The lung air is. I was talking about that. So I think that the people you're talking about kind of panicked and they were just blow the air automatically, which makes them sink immediately. But I don't know, dude. People not floating. Oh my God. Hey, what's up? Hey, hello. Hello, Warbringer, welcome. You didn't get any notification, so you get a crow. Thank you. 20 months. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the resub. Hello, and happy Valentine's Day. If you have a Valentine's date, I hope you guys kiss today, and everything goes well during the kiss operation. Nice. People not floating are nervous or something. Yeah, I think so too. Yes, I think if you don't float, it's because you push away too much air, or you panic, or you do a bunch of weird shit, so you go in the bottom. But if you're a normal human being, you can just go in and you float naturally. Even whenever you're dead, you fucking float, dude. So what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, if you're relaxed, you just float on the thingy. Yes. You are single and happy. Nice. Well, I'm doing that as well. I'm doing the whole single happy thingy, and I don't regret my decision so far. It's been a fun time. It's been a fun time. Okay, well yeah, so that's for the thingy. Operation still kiss for. I know you have multiple wives, Craig. So I hope she's listening. Okay, I'm joking. Just I was making a joke just in case she's actually listening, so you can get into trouble. But no, you have one lovely wife, and I even thanked her last night before I left. Okay, I'm done joking. Enough jokes. I know you have an happy situation, Craig. So I hope you guys enjoy your Friday, or I hope you guys enjoyed your time, and yeah, have a good time. I'm more of a single person because I'm having more fun on my own and like messing around with people. I think it's more fun, but I'm not like against relationships. I don't care if you have a good time with your special someone. I think it's cool. I think everyone is different, and someone has a lot of fun alone. The same intensity as someone having a lot of fun with two people. So it's fine. It's completely fine. You have your headphones on. Fuck. Okay, well my joke, my strategy was unsuccessful, but it's fine. It's fine. The left one or the right one? I don't get it. Okay, well, nice. Okay, yes. So enough. I mean, not enough, but yes. That being said, I'm trying to go through my intro. So we talk about the iPhone situation. We talk about the shower situation. We talk about the guy outside asking me for the gymnasium. And yeah, then I went home. It was already past 17, so I was late. And now here I am, live on air. So let's go to guessing some games. That's the only thing I wanted to talk about. The litter box. Yes. Oh, is Sakura in the chat or not? Sakura, you literally had 1 hour to talk to me about the suggestion box. Are you here? I'll give you 10 seconds, and if not, I'll just move on. Yes, oh, you are here. See, it's funny. It's funny how the offline people blame me for not reading their mind, and I have to remind them something they want. Okay, good. So I'm going to open this. And no, I'm not going to fucking play Deadlock until it's out. I know you're not the one who keep asking for it, but it was a funny timing because I think someone DM'd me as well. Someone wanted to talk to me about Deadlock. Oh, I know who it is. I will not say who it is, but one person wanted me to tell me something about Deadlock. So before they said it, they wanted to know if I cared about the spoilers about the game or not. So because I just talked about it, it felt like a repetition. And yeah, I don't play early access, dude. Even if it never goes out, I don't play early access. I don't want to get potentially addicted to a competition game if it's still under development, because I don't think it's fun to constantly have stuff moving around, okay? So I will play Deadlock whenever it's out, and if it's very fun, I might spend a lot of time because I played League of Legends for years, so I'm ready to maybe play it a lot, and I will feel not happy if I play it and it's not fully out, okay? The meow sound, not yet. We are still waiting for the Elig Eyes emote since now 5 months, but he is a busy guy. Elig is so busy, he's using ChatGPT to do his real life work while he's on his shift as a Twitch viewer, so give him some time. Then we have a bunch of Valtteri emotes. So I did already add those, so this is archived. Now we have Sakura. The name Bo. Don't we already? Oh no, I think I removed that. I think I removed Bo because some people were just spamming that and it was so annoying, dude. I will not say any names because it's weird now, but yeah, I'm not going to add this, dude. Unfortunately, you did not participate into my stream when it was happening, but I had very specific people literally posting this one emote after every single sentence, and it was the most annoying thing in the world to read. I don't like this, dude. I try to give you guys every single emote that you want, but this thing is it's cringy, dude. All those budge and everything. Like if you just post that after every single sentence, yeah, this fucking thing, it's too much, dude. Okay, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but it was used by someone that I dislike. I don't really like them, and they stopped watching me since then, which is good for them because I don't want someone to watch me if I don't want to. But I don't like this. Okay, blacklisted emote. Also a cat on the internet bloggers. Okay, good. Nice. Yeah, now you guys are doing it on purpose. You guys are doing it on purpose, so it's fine. But because this one person was actually posting it after every single message, I got annoyed, and at some point it becomes annoying to read my own chat, and I never want to be in a situation where I don't have fun enjoying the stuff. So no, it's not good then. It's not funny. Well, even if it's not a joke or funny or whatever, I think unless it's your own emote and you call it like yourself, if you're going to type a specific thing for every single situation, then the emote makes no sense. If every time you say something you finish with balls, then yeah, it gets old after like 5 days, dude. So when the person did that for months to me, at some point I was like, dude, this is so fucking annoying. Holy shit, I don't want to read your messages anymore. It's so fucking annoying, dude. So yeah, so no thank you. And this one with now. What is that? What is that? Yeah, so I'm down to put a bunch of now if you want, and I think we have a Forsen. What was it called again? Didn't we have oh, it's Forsen max level? Yeah, it's a bit different than the now stuff, but we can add one if you want, and I will remove Forsen max level. But this is also some kind of boost stuff, so not interested. Not interested. Blacklisted as well. You did not know about this, so I feel like it's more fair. I don't like drama and fighting and talking about people who unfollowed me and whatever left in anger against me, whatever. But I feel like it's fair for me to explain the situation if I'm going to randomly talk about like a banned emote. Oh fuck, the song is over. It's been 1 hour. Whoa. There we go. You want to rename this one to Rosen? Yeah, we can do this. If you think this one is good, we can remove that. We can rename it, or you can just submit one else that you like more. I don't mind. I'm okay with having a now emote. I just happen to have this one. Alright. There we go. When you say, yeah, I know exactly how it's used, but if you have one that you like more than this one, because I know not everyone is very, very fan of Forsen, so renamed Forsen max level instead in Forsen now. But feel free to submit a different one. There we go. So completed. Completed. Okay, we are good. Top. I will remove them in a few days, and for now we are good. Okay, perfect. Well, nice. Thank you for suggesting a bunch of emotes, and thank you for participating during the 1 hour intro of me talking about random stuff that everyone cares about. I'm launching my game. Alright, so I'll try to recap what happened yesterday, but a lot of things happened, so I'll just talk about the end of what happened. We can go from there, okay? I also want to get some Oh, guessing the game. Fuck, I forgot. Oh, I completely forgot. You're right. You know, today's intro has been a little bit weird, so I completely forgot about that. Did I change my category already? I think I did. Boom. Okay, I'm muting the game. I do want to...
times the detail.
Yeah. I do want to get something to drink though, so give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. No game doll. Sakura, are you even listening to the stream? Oh, I mean, you don't have to, but... Yes, we do game doll.
Who's laughing now?
See? Okay. If there is anything you love talking about, is the iCloud infrastructure. Yes, Sakura, I know that I messed up. I literally just said that I forgot about Game Doll. Yeah, so if you muted the stream, that's fine. But you typed it as I just said. Oh shit, I forgot about it. So yeah, no problem. But I just said that. So in my perspective, it was a little bit of an annoying comment. But we know. Vermintide, I don't think so. Code Vein 2, I forgot how a Code Vein 2 looks like. So maybe, but maybe not. I'm down to... Yeah. I'll put Vermintide because it's been a while, but I don't think so, dude. It's not. I really don't think Code Vein looks like this. Lord of the Rings. We can try it, but which one? Gollum, Return to Moria? No. Now it looks like some... Is it actually Code Vein? Yeah, okay, so it is then. It is, and I just never really looked at the cover. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I don't want to look at this too much. There we go. Yeah, so I will be playing this game literally after Starfield. So I have did everything I could to not look everything. I already have the mods downloaded to remove the sensor and to remove a bunch of stuff. So we are good with that. But yes. A good night already. Mr. Streamer the Great, the Merciful, and the All... Wow, that's a lot of titles. Forgive me, but I take early bedtime. You got that up? Well, that's fine then. Yeah, I hope you recovered from the yesterday's drinking. Not in VR, hopefully. And then yeah, have a good night and have a good time. And yeah, bye. Fucking Code Vein. I don't want... Don't talk about Code Vein. We're gonna play it tomorrow, dude. Don't care. Okay, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I don't know. It's a big yellow thing, but it looks like a bird flying towards the camera. It's a Pokemon. It could be Pokemon, but it looks more like a Blitzcrank, you know what I mean? Like a machine, like the big iron giant or whatever. It's a Doge with the eyes out. I don't think they made a Doge video game, but I don't really want to know about that. The fox from Zootopia. Oh, it is actually a big ass face. Wow. So it was actually a full dog, yes. I don't think it's Nintendogs, but besides this, yeah, if it's a furry game, we need to know about where Sakura is. It's Bubsy. Hello, Kanami. What is Bubsy? Bubsy 3D or Bubsy 2? Oh, it is. only this looks like Garfield. Play easy, tough, or nearly impossible. I don't know what that is. I'm not joking, I don't think I've ever seen that before. It looks like Bugs Bunny, but fucked up. It's considered one of the worst games of all time. It's a failed mascot. You can tell he's trying to be, you can tell he's trying like a Mario or a Sonic or something, like a Crash Bandicoot or Rayman or anyone. But because we never heard about him, I'm assuming it went poorly. It went poorly. Let me think about this one guy I forgot about. If I remember, I will tell you guys, but it reminds me of a different thing. But okay, well, nice, good job. Good job guessing that regardless, then that was very nice. Very nice. Worms? No. They made a new one. Well, I haven't heard about this either. Ooh. For once, we have not only a character, but also a car. Frank something. Dead Rising. If I don't see a yellow jacket, I'm never gonna do that. Yakuza. I don't really want to put Yakuza with this kind of style at the bottom, but maybe you're right. The Daytona guy, I forgot his name, dude. I know he's very popular. The guy who keeps driving in Daytona all day in the Daytona car, but I forgot how he's called. Frank West. It is not Frank West, and it is not Dead Rising either. But there is a car, and there is two things. The guy from Driver, dude. But I forgot his name. I know Vasquez is the bad guy from Driver because there's a funny line about his name. But the main guy, it's Baby from Baby Driver. Alex Mercer. Isn't Alex Mercer from Prototype or something? He's not even in the list. Why would he have a car? I don't remember. Yeah, from Driver. But we cannot type game of the name yet, so we have to find his actual name. And I don't remember his name. Oh, I have a friend who loves Driver San Francisco. You would know that immediately, dude. Jack. Well, fuck it. We can go for Jack from Metal Gear Solid. No. Okay, I might be wrong, but I don't even see Driver anymore, dude. I don't see Driver anymore. But maybe I'm wrong. Matt. John driving. Speed. It's funny because the main character of Driver 3 is called Speed. I forgot his name, but most people don't know this. No problem, guys. You're gonna feel stupid, not recognize it. Well, to be fair, it's not very iconic. Okay, it's a little bit iconic, having like a bunch of stripes like this, and the car might be also very, very popular. But it's not really something that just pops immediately, right? Is that even the Driver guy, dude? Is that him? Oh, John Tanner! My God, yes, it is Tanner. He was actually called John. Holy shit! Nice. So I remember Tanner because the guy keeps calling him Tanner, and like Vasquez versus blah blah blah. But I forgot about the John situation, dude. He was actually a John. What a what a bankrupt name. But it's okay. That's fine. Well, good job. Whoever said Driver early, nice. The game is fun, and also, to be fair, in the first Driver, you can't even get out of your car, so you don't even see your character. So if you only played the first one, like most people did, you don't know what he's looking like. Bodyguard, 6-7, nice, Ellie, good job. Bodyguard, Lubu, and Kao Kao. Yes, so we need to find a Dynasty warrior. But because there is a trillion of them, only 5. Where winds meet? Maybe. Number 3, fuck. Kao Count, Sun Quan, and Louis Bay. The first one? It is the first one. Hey! Nice. Well, that's pretty cool. Very, very fun game, but like I keep saying it, people like the stories of those games. I know Moon Moon is Moon is a big fan of like the Yellow Kingdom, the Tree Kingdom and whatever. I don't really care about the story. What I thought was fun in this one game was creating your own character and go kill a bunch of generals, because you can make. There is a special edition of this game called Empire, and you can make your own person, and you can do relationship, you can marry people, you can have kids, and then the kids have the capacities of the parents, and you can do some crazy combo, and it was super fun. But yeah, we're done now. Do we guys actually have this fucking emote? Oh, we do have it. Yeah, we have more. Okay, well, I will keep it for now, but if you guys are going to use it just to annoy me, which you're doing right now, this emote will disappear, guys. Just the first warning. Just the first warning. It hasn't been used in forever, no one cares, so if it's just gonna be used to remind me of like some annoying times, I'll remove it, okay? It's not a big deal, it's not bad. I know poking the streamer is funny, but this one I really don't think it's a fun time. So what is this? I don't want to put Neo 3 because it's too recent, but people cannot shut the fuck up about Neo 3. So I'll put Neo 2. No. Daytona USA? Maybe, dude. I'm gonna wait for a few answers. It may be that. Now we have a Shiba or a... Oh, this is so recognizable. How do I know that? How do I know this? I know that. Kunitsugami Shibal. Monster Hunter Rise. This is not Monster Hunter Rise. I'm sorry to be aggressively answering to you. The new Assassin's Creed in Japan. Yakuza Ishin. Okay, people, you guys are guessing. I'll put it in the chronological order. You guys are guessing everything. Konitsugami. I think I'm going to not answer to you. There is no Konitsugami in the list. So, oh, it's Kunitsugami. How did I mistype it? Kunitsu. How did I mistype it? This one? Oh, it is that. Wow. Well, good job. Good job to everyone beside the person who typed Monster Hunter Rise, because that's a ridiculous guess. Nice. Hey, what's up? Hello, Jen. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Happy. I hope you and your boyfriend/girlfriend has a good time, and if you're single, enjoy yourself, and remember to kiss yourself in the mirror because you're beautiful and because it's nice. I haven't seen this before. I never seen that. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm an expert in Monster Hunter, so I can clearly say when something is not Monster Hunter, okay? It's a clone of it, really. But I never seen... Oh, I did see that! Isn't that the game with like the crazy fucking cover? Like there's a bunch of monster, dragon and Japanese shit on the cover and it looks insane. Where is it? And you're like constantly in some kind of like colorful forest and stuff like this. It is! Okay, little bit exaggeration, but I was talking about the map and stuff like this. Yeah, I know that. The cover of this looks fucking insane. There is everything on this, and I've seen gameplay of that, and it goes all over the place. It's Capcom as well, really. I forgot why I decided not to play this, but I think we looked at this like 3 years ago, or 4 years ago. Very close to Wild Hearts. Oh, never mind, it was 2 years ago. I mean, 1 year ago. And I decided to... Oh! I have it! Kunitsugami? Hold on. Did I decide to play this then? Where is it? Did someone suggest this and I forgot about it? Not taking my address. Kunitsugami? No, it's not there. Oh, it is there. Oh, I added that myself. I added it myself a few weeks ago. Oh no, okay, not week. 2 months. Okay, when Arc Raiders came out, which is I think now 2 months or 2 months and a half. Just before that, I put that myself. I guess I am down to play it then. That's pretty nice. I don't know what game I own. This is only happening because it's most likely got into a discount, which is currently discounted, and I got that for like half of the price of something. So I have a lot of games I don't play because I'm waiting for the wheel to be choosing them. And if you want to see that after the code vein, I encourage you to spend your points, but otherwise the wheel decide. Okay, cool. Well, I don't want to look at it too much then. If it's a Monster Hunter game, I'm gonna have a good time. I love the genre, and it makes me think about Wild Hearts, which was a super fun game, but the only bad thing about Wild Hearts was the frames. So if it's a better frame rate, good. Okay. Okay, this time we are done. And we are done for good. So enough. Okay, I need to pick an outfit because I didn't pick one today. What do we put? What do we put? This is most likely the ending of the game, so
of Fallout 4.
I don't want to put something ridiculous like Darth Vader or whatever. I'll put something kinda roleplay I like to use. But I would like something I haven't used yet. Let's see. I will not put Miku Miku. Oh, the music is offline. Oops, that's obvious. I think I'll just go back and use the... I'll go back and use... where is it again? Hold on, I'm looking. I am looking... Yeah, that one. The robotics one was pretty... I like something skimpy and something like a little bit loody, but not too much, so I'll go for the robotics one. Because I think the VTuber looks nice and the in-game also is cool. I'll give a game recap, of course, but a lot of stuff happened. So give me 1 second. I mean, if you guys want to swap, you can, but I want something that makes sense. Because I don't want to look like a clown during the emotional ending. We've been harboring the Starfield planes for 15 days. The ending is going to be grandioso. So we need to pick something that makes sense. There we go. Oh yeah, now we have crazy weapons now. That's very cool. Okay, let me go over here. Apparel. I need to pick all the robotics one. And I kinda forgot what they are. It was this one arm with no goggles, no helmet, no knee pad, no mask. I think it was outfit B. Oops. It was C. Yeah, outfit C. And then the top as well. Hold on. Oh no. Wait, was it different again? I forgot, sorry. I mean, not sorry, but... No, it was that one. It was this one. And then the vest was, I think, the number 1. What's the difference? I will put this one. Yeah, if you want to change, you can, but I will put something... I won't put something ridiculous because that's the end of the game. Okay, so don't waste your points today with that. I don't want to put some... We had 15 days to put Darth Vader and to put a bunch of like Luke Skywalker and shit. So today we do serious stuff because I don't want to...
I am here to drop this and then leave for food.
Hey, Scully! Well, thank you, and happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy your romantic dinner with boyfriend, girlfriend, ex-mistress, VR dancers, furries, anything else, or just yourself. Have a good time. Thank you for resubbing, and thank you for dropping by as well. I wish you well and live long and prosper. Okay, I think I checked every single box to make you have a good day now, so you can have a good day, right? The strip club. Not sure about that. Talk to your friend before you leave, and building the artillery. Okay, let's talk to my friends, because I care about what they have to say. And, oh, my mouse, fuck. I need to configure my mouse on the right configuration. Yeah. There we go. So, I think my friends are in the lodge. No. Oh. Talk to Yumi. Where are my people? We have one quest marker on Masada. I'm also there. Build the thingy. Oh. Okay, I'm going to assume, even though there is no quest marker, they are on... they are where I think they are, so I'm gonna meet them. Ah, fuck off! And I can never remember where the stuff is in this fucking universe. The lodge. If we're never going to be able to talk with them again, I kinda want to see what they say. Yeah, so this point is my ship. Yeah. And there is no other quest marker, so... Hello, guys! Spoke to Vladimir.
Has suffered losses before, although none quite so violently.
I know, Vasco, I know. Wait, so Vladimir has more?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gil did our fortunes for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Could say the same about you, I don't believe
I
that.
do not wish to be
You'll find some new
I
anomalies.
just do not understand.
We could have done this without you.
I don't know how else I can
I'm just an old blade in the dark trying to make good. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning. Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow.
Constellation will be in a good hand with you.
Don't know about that. Intend to keep teaching folks how to play the Troublemaker's game. No use being an explorer if you aren't a little dangerous. Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah?
Yeah, so I kinda forgot to recap the story, but we are to the point where we understand that every single piece of artifact has to be collected like Dragon Balls, and whenever you collect all of them, you access the Unity, and you are able to be reborn into a different universe, which is a different multiverse, and everyone in the universe has a different... went through different events. It's pretty much a Rick and Morty episode, right? You go into a new multiverse, everything is different, people went through different stuff, and then you get a bunch of powers. So, in the background of all this, before you do it as the main character, there is some other people who have been jumping universes before you. And those guys are the Starborn, and they are trying to continue to jump and to get more powerful, but this is when you go in and you stop them. So the two people who kept world hopping non-stop, the emissary and the hunter, they tried to make us choose a side between them both, but we ended up killing both of them because I was disagreeing with them. So now it's only us, and we get the opportunity of jumping into the Unity ourselves to see what's gonna happen when you get reborn and what's gonna be different, right? You're a pickle? Okay, no, yes, okay. Rick and Morty mention equals people post their favorite joke. Nice, but yeah, this is a mix of Rick and Morty and Dragon Ball Z, which I'm only using those to explain to someone who maybe haven't seen anything about this game, but otherwise it's way more complicated and there is more to it, okay? Let's go to my ship. So apparently if we build the thingy over there, we can go somewhere. I don't think I can make the Unity in my ship directly and just have that as my starting point, but who knows what we can do. Build armillary. Okay, before I do this, I said I wanted to make my weapons better. Ah, fuck off. I forgot to. We're gonna have to rebuild the weapon center, and it was very difficult. It was almost impossible, actually. Yeah, so crafting this is very, very hard because the game is actually broken. Oh, I saw it. Yes! Okay, good. Perfect. So we need to get a good shotgun. So accuracy. With a short barrel, you will lose some range and we get some accuracy. I don't really care about range if I'm using a shotgun TVH, so thank you. The laser helps with the accuracy as well. The optics, I don't really care. The muzzle helps with everything. The shotgun spread, suppressor. This one is, the choke is pretty cool. Grip and stock. This thing... Oh, quicker aiming down the side. No, not for a shotgun though. Magazine and battery. Yeah, so now we can make it do 1,000,000 damage. It already does 200. We can do slug, hornet, flechette, and EM. I'll keep it default. Because I think it's good enough. Explode downwards into... Yeah, so those things is how you transform this into something that hurts yourself. So I don't like that. Internal... There we go. This is how you make your guns good. Because this is just a boost of damage. So high powered. And then the skin. We have default or cabron. Cabron or default skin. I will keep default. Because I like the color. It makes me think about like a super shotgun. It's carbon. Oops. My bad, guys. My bad. And what is this? Anti-personal. More damage against humans. That's good. Okay, so now we have a good shotgun, which I wanted to get in the game. I don't care about the milestone. I don't care about this. I'll go put into a chest the stuff I don't care about, so it's less annoying to go through. Let's put a chest over there. Yeah, now we have that. I'll put a random storage over there so we can have a bunch of weapons and feel good about it. There we go. Transfer. Inventory, weapon. So I don't care about the milestone, the nitro phaser. Hashtag timer. This is a like a specific one that explodes you, I'm pretty sure, so no thanks. I like Grendels, but Grendels are often very bad. Assassin. I'll keep this in case we can remodify it into a better one, but I don't know. Don't like the milestone. Don't like a blade. I think Beowulf is an alternative. Oh, it's a rifle. We can try this, but it looks like a modified. It looks like a modified Grendel. That's my main gun because I love it. That's a shotgun. Earth shotgun. Ooh. This might be. I will compare that with the one I just made. Maybe we can make this instead. I don't like this. This gun is incredible. I could never use this because we don't have the right ammo. I don't like this. The Grendel default, we have a modified one over here, so no thanks. I don't want a Kodama, I don't like a Rattler. This thing explodes me if I shoot with it. Nitro phaser. This thing used to be good, but now we have a better one, so no thanks. A bunch of cutters. This thing I thought was gonna be incredible, but instead it's very stupid and it does no damage. This thing I want to keep. Oh, there is 2 of them. Oh. This one is overclocked, which is way better than the other one. I don't care. This thing is not my gun, right? It looks like one of my favorite pistoletos, but let's be careful. NV4, don't care. A PDW, Nitro Phaser, the knife. The Volk used to be one of my main guns, but I don't use it anymore. This thing is, I'm scared of using this because it's from a, it's from a custom quest. I think it does a bit too much damage, and we're gonna be too strong with that. It's a modded gun. This is also a mod. Don't care about this. Fuck the Milestorm. I don't want to be Luke Skywalker. AA-15. An AA-15? That's not how an AA-15 looks like in real life, right? Isn't the AA-15 a drum weapon? Oh, it's not. Oh, yes it is. I was thinking, oh, AA-12, not AA-15. Never mind. Okay, well, I guess I haven't seen an AA-15 before. I'm not a gun expert, but I play a lot of shooters, so it felt weird. This thing, the Coachman, we just modified it. Don't like the solstice. I want to maybe make this good. The iconic, yeah, because it's AA-12, not 15. So maybe this one thing. I don't like the G36s. Grendel, Cam 12. Oh, this is also some kind of shotgun, but no. The Kraken I don't like. Max shot. Oh, this is like my my pistol shotgun. Side Star, Solstice. I don't want to be a force user. This thing was maybe gonna be cool. I'll try it. We found this in the cave at the end of the game, so I'll try to modify it, but maybe not. Orion. I don't remember where this thing is coming from, but no thanks. A modified Beowulf. Oh. Okay, so in that case, the Beowulf is its own thing. Radioactive, a bunch of stuff. More damage against alien. I'll use the modified one then. R3K. A modified shotgun. HVR. AA-99. Ooh. Yeah, this one is a rapid one. I'll keep this one instead then. Fuck! Okay, one more. One more. Alright. Weapons. So I'm putting this simple one and I'm keeping this not simple one. Equinox I don't like. I don't like the Milestorm. I don't like sabers. I'll modify this. But I think I already had it. No. Don't care about that. The shotty might be good because it's a little pistol shotgun. 12 gauge. But we already have a 12 gauge Coachman, right? Caseless shell? Oh, never mind. I'll keep this just in case because it looks funny. Side Star. Modified Osa. Storm Chaser. Lawgiver. This thing was cool, but it doesn't do any fucking damage. This is my Nitro Phaser. So not that one. Where is it? Yeah. 1063. 1063. 1033. So mine is dog shit. Okay. This is also a mod. No. This is from the bosses we just killed, so I want to keep it. This is the Near Blade and this thing. Okay, perfect. So we have way too many weapons, but we're gonna filter them down now. Yeah, we have a lot of slots. I can keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we have 19. So it's a bit too much. But it's fine. So let's see. This one Grendel thingy, it does 9 damage. And we can make it, yeah, I'm currently seeing. Increase the accuracy, recoil, and blah blah blah. Aiming down the sight. At the cost of aiming down speed. Yeah, we can aim down slightly slower to get more stuff. Then the laser help with the accuracy. I don't think there is a difference. Recon or laser sight? Yeah. I use this. The optics. I like it to have nothing on the top. The muzzle. Oh, it has a suppressor. At the cost of range. We can keep the suppressor, fuck it. Then tactical grip, that's good. Magazine and battery. Yeah, there we go. So from here, we can add energy or armor piercing. So I'm gonna go for armor piercing. Internal. There we go. High velocity or even more damage, so we can go for damage. The goal is to make an alternative weapon. So when my very cool weapon is out, we can swap to something else. Receiver fully automatic is cool. And the skin we have dark, default, Ryujin, Buzz and Wasp. I'll keep the default because I like white. Okay, so this thing might be very nice. Now, this one thing I already fully changed, and even if I put the high power internal, it doesn't do that much damage. So it's a good weapon, but it really doesn't do anything against the Starborn. Then we have the Earth Shotgun. Standard barrel. A choke compensator, muzzle brake. Hipfire accuracy. I'll go for the classic choke. So we can have a lesser spread. Then the grip. Without the stock. I do want that. Okay. Regular shells. Slug. Much further and more accuracy. Oh yeah, I do want that. Yeah, slug shot. Internal, high power, high velocity. Yeah, we can put high power as well. Then the skin only the default. I don't care about this. Okay, so we have 2 cool shotgun now. Done. This one thing is incredible. It's already fully boosted, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, quality level ultra. Ooh, we can have it even better. We can have a Star Tesla. Oh no! It's only on some shots. It had the explosion thingy that I don't like. So no. The cutter. I would care about this if I cared, but I don't. So, oh, a shipbreaker skin. Interesting. Heller and worn. Okay, I don't really care about the cutting, obviously. Let's do it. Yeah, we are at the very end, I think now. So, hello Crunch. I'm doing a last update about my guns. I'm modifying everything, and then we go into the Unity. So this thing is the gun we get from the boss, and it did 1,000,000 damage by itself. So I think it's already a good one. But let's try to make it even better. The scope is problematic because I don't like it. So let's go for an iron sight. The muzzle is good. Magazine and battery, tactical so we can reload faster. Internal is overclocked. Yeah, no fucking wonder. Oh, never mind. Overclock is not as good as amplifier. This thing does way more. Alright. And we have a bunch of skins. I struggled a lot against the hunter and the emissary, so now after doing the whole playthrough being like little bit of shitty guns, I want to get good guns. So I'm not going to stop myself. Ooh! The flower power skin. That's fantastic. I'm looking for something that looks nice. It does look very cool. Yeah, but I like the flowers, but we're never gonna see them. I'll put it for fun. No component to install. I know. I'll put it for fun because it looks silly, but I don't think we're gonna actually see it often. Eternity. Now this one gone. Iron Sight, Standard Magazine. We need to put the tactical one so we can reload faster. Actually, the iron sight of this gun is fucking dog shit. I don't see anything shooting that gun. Let's put a reflex. Receiver. There's a bunch of options over here, but I think yeah, this is the front of the gun, so it decides what the gun is. So I'm pretty happy with the current situation, 63 and 10. So it does physical and energy. So I'll keep it that way. Default skin, legendary stuff. Okay, we're good. Now, I already modified the coachman, so we are good. Mag shot. I already did this as well. Yeah, this is already done. Hunting rifle. I will try to make this better, but if it doesn't work, I don't really care. Yeah, 34 maximum damage. This thing is garbo. This thing is garbo compared to the star people's shit. Not good. Not good. Well, it's not garbo, but it's not good anymore. Okay. Now, Grendel. So this is an entry-level gun, but it has a lot of customization. So I wonder if by customizing it a lot, you can get a good time. Laser sight, iron, the suppressor, tactical grip, armor piercing round and standard, white hot. It's already high powered and it does only 11 per shot. Well, it shoots very fast, but I think it's a little bit too slow. Yes. I'll keep it, but I don't think it's gonna be a good time. Now, the Beowulf might be the very same situation. Long barrel or standard? I'll go for long. Reflex sight is good. No, it's not good. Iron sight. Ergonomic grip compared to standard and whatever. The laser is good for accuracy. For grip with sight, yeah. There is no internal mode. Oh, there we go. This one goes to 37. Okay. Fully automatic. And we have Ryujin and Wasp. I'll keep default because I think it looks nice. Now what? Beowulf. Okay, this thing this thing is also here. I want to make this good if we can, because it's pretty fun to shoot. So it already has a laser. It has a default optics. Halo sight. I want to make sure this is not a problem, but I will see about this later. It's already high powered, fuck. So this is the best damage it does. Oh, never mind, what is that? Fully automatic gold. Really? Not too sure why this changes the damage, but okay. And the skin doesn't matter. Okay, good. Now, Urban Eagle. I most likely forgot to store this one. I don't really want to customize that. The shotty might be pretty good as well. Yeah, this would be like an alternative shotgun for whenever my regular one don't have any more bullets. So 48. The optics is good in this thing. The muzzle, we can put a choke on it. Tactical grip to reload faster or to even aim faster. Magazine and battery. Extra large magazine. Extended. 28 bullets? Oh, I only have one more titanium. Well, rip titanium. Internal. High velocity. Oh, I have one more actually, what the fuck? Hair trigger, more fire rate. Yeah, fuck it. And the skin, Ryujin dark or default. I like the default one. Okay. Now, the blade of... Yeah, the blade of 2B, we can actually do some upgrade of it. I think it's already pretty good, but why not do that? Oh, I don't have blade mods. I completely forgot about that. I'll do it if I feel like it. Hold on. Let's finish with unmitigated violence. Long barrel. A bunch of laser sight. Yeah, the sight is wrong. The sight is wrong. I want this. Okay. The muzzle. We can do a focus and not a stealth. Grip and stock. Don't care. Battery, large battery, that's good. Unless... Ignition beam, no burning enemies, no. Internal is the amplifier, which is the best one. And the skin is starborn or default. Textured starborn. Not sure what that is, but we can try that. Okay, good. So, let's try to develop my my blade stuff. I didn't really care about this for the whole game, but that's alright, huh? Yeah, blade mod 1. I don't have any titanium, it's over. It's over! Oh, it's not over actually, it's not. Nice. Blade mod 2. I don't really understand why sometimes it automatically completes on. I think there is like a big progression, and if you complete the specific one, it works towards a number, and you get to skip some steps. But I don't really understand how it works. Like for this one, I have no titanium, so I can do structural and cosmetic. And see, it did not fill the bar. But in the previous one, I was able to skip that one. So it's a bit odd. It's a bit odd. Okay. And now we can put even more damage. And the handle. Ooh. Okay. Lowers attack speed but raises... Oh, I cannot do this one. Why not? Oh, mod 2 out of 2? Anti-personal? I'm assuming... No, I'm not... Oh, handle mod 1. Fuck, I need that. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so how do we look at stuff now? Hold on. Okay. How did I... What? I click on delete. And it replaced it behind it. That was weird. So, gun-wise. We have one... Okay, I will redo everything, so... I know we have 3 shotguns, so I'll put one here. That's one of my main weapons, so it goes over there. This is my extremely strong gun, so it goes over here. That's a shotgun number 2. This is the starborn weapons. I'm gonna put them downstairs. That's a pistol I like to use. So over here. The scan stuff, second shotgun. This... I will maybe stop using this because we already have better. Automatic gun. I'm gonna run out of space, dude. Yeah, I don't have enough space for everything. Fuck. It's already over, and I have so much more to put. have to get rid of well, are we done? Wait, hold on. Which one I miss? Yeah, no. No, we are done then. Oh, that one. I have to get rid of something so we can have the P90. So which one did I not like too much? The 27 caliber, who are you? Advanced Nitro Phaser? Okay, fuck it then. The Nitro Phaser is not that interesting to shoot. I'll put this instead, fuck it. So, let's stock those. Oh, I misclicked something. I'm not sure what. Nitro Phaser. FHR. This one thing. Rifle. And this thing. Okay, good. So now we only have good guns. So let's try them. And we can go from there. So at first, this one thing does good damage. The sight is alright. We are good. Now. Oh, I forgot to look at ammo. Do we have a problem with ammo? 7767. Ah! Those two use the same bullets. I can't use this. Oh. No, it doesn't. 777? 777. Oh, it does. Fuck. Wait, how the fuck? Oh, it's because it's a different one. You like the sound? Yeah, it is. Ah, it is very nice. Yeah, so this one thing, we have a problem. This gun is the same ammo as this gun. And also this one. No, it's not. Yeah, 77 caseless. The Ultra Mag. 12 gauge. It's not a big problem. The shorty is cool. I'll leave it like this and try to figure out which one I like the most. But yeah. Oh wow. Okay, good. We can go it like that. If I like any pistols, yes. Visually there is a lot of pistols I liked, but then they end up doing no damage. I have yet to find a pistol that was able to work. Especially, okay, I don't like to say cyberpunk every 2 seconds, but in cyberpunk, I think the difference between rifle and pistol is like 90% pistol compared to 10% rifle and everything else, and I thought it was so cool because it's way cooler for me to like unsheath a Colt or like a gun or a deagle and like shoot people with one hand. I really like pistols, but in this one specific game, every time I found one, it was not good. I play with this actually. The Nitro Phaser was cool. I'll show it. Where is it? This one thing I have been holding since the beginning of the game. I think it's a fun one. It has like a million different combinations. You can cut the front and you can put like a bunch of stuff. This is a very cool base gun. So Nitro Phaser I did like a lot. And beside this thing is cool, but it's more of a shotgun. There is one specific gun I got very disappointed by because, first of all, the Eon gun was not very fun to use. This thing was also super cool, but it does no fucking damage. My main issue in this game with pistols is that they don't do damage. And even whenever you modify them, for some reason, they don't scale as much as the rifles. And it's weird because, like, if you see something, this one thing, no matter how you modify that, this is the equivalent of like the basic pistol from New Vegas that you get at the beginning, like very modifiable, very customizable, but doesn't do much by itself. Even if you mega pump it, it doesn't do shit. So it's a bit sad. And then this thing is also the same thing. There's like a very, very default, like, start of the game pistol, so it gets outscaled very, very fast. And beside that, we used this thing a lot, which was pretty cool as well. This one thing I did like. This type, I forgot how it's called. It's not called Deadeye, it's called something different. I'll give the name, because you play the game, I'll give you the exact name, but I forgot. If I see it, I will understand it. I don't see it, dude. Okay, I forgot how it's called, but it's called something special, and I thought it was gonna be super strong, like a big one-tap digger. Like there is a very similar one in Fallout as well, like a big super high recoil kind of digger kind of weapon. And I thought this would be this, but this is the unique one that you get from the quest of the ranger. It doesn't do damage, and then the regular one that you can get in the regular game also don't do any damage. So I like a lot of pistols in this, but they very often end up not doing shit. But I am more of a... I like shotguns because they are often completely busted, so it's fun to be busted. I like pistols and I like snipers. I'm really not a rifle person, and I don't like... If anything, in Borderlands 1, I was playing Lilith, and Lilith has an affinity with SMGs, and I thought it was fucking annoying because I did not want to play SMG. So I really don't like fast shooting guns, but I feel like in Starfield, if you want to do damage, at least with my current mods, we need to not use any pistols. Never SMG? Yeah, I don't like that. The whole concept of like a mid-range, inaccurate, fast to shoot, medium damage, but you can kill someone faster than they can do because it shoots faster than a rifle. I don't like the concept of a SMG. At least in games, I don't like that. So yeah, I'm a pistol sniper person / shotgun, but for this game I do it differently because I don't think I have a choice. Now, armillary screen. Build armillary. You've completed the armillary. Once you power up your grav drive, you'll jump to the Unity, remove it to go anywhere else. I don't want to go anywhere else. Okay, talking to my friends, I hate all of them, so I won't be doing that, okay? No offense to the Constellation people, I think they are all dumb. Let's leave. Like if I had my screenshot from Fallout, I will show you that I'm always using a pistol or the regular carabine thingy because I like one-handed stuff. I don't like putting two hands, especially in VR. I hate two-handed, but also in regular games like that. Okay, so now we go to the Unity. Power up the graph drive and jump to the Unity. Okay. Talk to Vladimir. I don't really care about getting more temples, brother. So, and don't care about these guys. This is a quest you have to wait for, so they do some kind of like burial for the dead guy. But because we know he was not dead, I mean, because he's supposed to be the antagonist as well, I don't really want to care about this. And we already killed his multiverse clone, so who cares? Who cares? Oh. Apparently I literally just had to power up the drive. If the game ends like this and there is just like one cutscene and credits, I'm gonna be so mad because we configured every single weapon for fighting. Oh, that's me. Oh, I don't look. Oh, that's me. Okay, it's supposed to be how I look like with my actual equipment. Wow. So is this supposed to be a Felky that also managed to...
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view.
Yeah, it is.
I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
Yeah? You're me. I don't sound anything like that. Well, we never spoke. This is the Unity? I was expecting more, no? Is it the end, the afterlife even? Are you... Well, You need to miss the entire story if you click on this one. You are me.
A thought occurs. Can anyone ever truly experience reality outside oneself? All of time and space filters through a singular perspective. I am as much you as you are part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place, the Unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
Oh, that sucks. I was hoping we would be the first Felky who get to there, but there is already a different one who survived, because they made it sound cool, like, oh shit, you're the only version that survived the attack of the hunters. But in reality, no, this one also survived. Now I feel less unique. I've done all I can and made peace with what I could done. We all have regrets, if we're honest. Anyway, I don't regret anything, and I think most of the stuff we did in this game, not because of scum saving, but most of the options I'm okay with. In New Vegas, I killed a bunch of people I regretted afterwards, but not really in that one. I did what I pleased and took what I wanted. Being good was never the plan. Am I dead? Oh my god. No, you're not dead! Yeah, I think I've done everything the way I wanted to do.
That's good. You'll need that clarity for what comes next.
Uh-oh.
In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you, that something that makes you unique amongst the infinite, will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
If there is no option to keep my weapons I just spent 30 minutes modding, I'm gonna have a breakdown. The Starborn said I would be reborn, that sounds like death. Skip to the part where I become powerful. Okay. This is all too much, I don't understand. Wait, the artifact, the temple, the armillary? Who created them and why? That's actually a good question. If it's just like the universe, it's a bit of a boring answer. I was expecting to have like some kind of greater thingy above.
Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions.
How?
For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time.
Mm-hmm.
Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or
Over
celestial?
60 million
One
players.
day, you might even meet the creators. But not this day. As for the why, so that you could ask that very question, so that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysteries of the unending cosmos.
Okay. I mean, I'm not expecting something to top, like any crazy. I mean, I lost interest into the story as soon as we dabbled into multiverses. So now I'm just curious what they tried to make in this, but I stopped caring 2 streams about it. So, the Starborn said I would be reborn. This sounds like death.
Much like the death of a star creating new kinds of matter, so will part of your being become fused with the unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I've enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity right now. Go out into the stars.
Okay. You quit playing when you get to the multiverse
As you
stuff?
consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving, as the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
There is two things that made me annoyed with the story. Is that first of all, yeah, the whole we are just one version of an infinite amount, I think is very boring and I don't like it. And then whenever you do this one specific mission where you have to constantly swap between plane A and plane B to get downstairs to grab the artifact, it feels like even the game was misunderstanding what they're doing, because it felt like getting into the past and into the future non-stop when it should be two complete different universes. It made no sense that in one universe the exact same thing is happening in the other one with just one detail. Oh, in this one stuff happens slightly faster and this is why you get to have a smooth, and then at the end having the choice to potentially stay in the fucked up universe when nothing else would have been different. I think that's also where the game kinda tried too hard and they misunderstood what they were doing, and it just put me outside of the story. So it was like that with the... Oh, the medium was like this? There is one specific game I'm thinking about when you constantly have to swap between plane A, plane B, and to solve puzzles and to access doors and click on mechanism, and that was infuriating, but it's just because I don't like puzzles, right? So it was very, very bad. Thankfully, it was a small part of the game, but this is also when I was like, okay, well,
By
I
defeating
don't
both
care.
the hunter and the emissary, the path to the unity in this universe is left for the people of the settled systems to discover on their own, uninterrupted by powerful Starborn.
Yeah, so now we killed the people who were just constantly looping, so the other regular humans are gonna be able to do what they want with the artifact. But that being said, the only persons who discovered an artifact... If you think about the whole story, there's only two persons who put their hand on the artifact. There is the NASA, and the NASA ended up creating the grav drives and destroying the Earth, and the other persons were this one burrowed laboratory, and then they created also aliens, and they had a bunch of explosions. So every time a random human discovers an artifact and is not being stopped by the Starborn, they do something terrible with it. So I don't think it's a good ending, but I don't know. They wanted to show that they finally don't use the SSD. Wait, what? I don't know what I don't know what you mean by this, but I don't know what you mean. Is that who I think it is? Wait, who died? Oh, it's the Ron. It's Ron Hope.
Once again, the three Star Rangers put justice,
Bro, my story!
sacrificed increase.
Yeah, so I killed
The
Ron.
size of Fallout 4.
Oh, I thought, okay, I thought it was Mortal King Ron. Those guys, this was Todd. I have no clue what they said about this, but we had a choice to accept a bribe or kill him, and obviously we killed him. But it felt like a minor thing to do. It was part of the big ranger quest, but it was not like a very, very complicated stuff compared to the Ryujin Enterprises, like sinking the competition, being told to do a bunch of bad stuff, finding the mole, and all those things. That felt like a full story, but this one part, not that much. Now this is my friends.
The Constellation membership who stays behind will, in time, publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars.
I mean, most people don't care about that. The Constellation people is pretty much just 10 weirdos who try to understand how the universe works, and everyone don't give a shit most of the people, and they live their own life, they do their own things, and 99% of the humanity after leaving Earth don't care about finding answers. If anything, those people are making fun of because they are doing a bunch of like weirdo shit.
It has been good to see you.
Yeah. I'm going to whoever that is. I don't want to accidentally step on that. I don't know, as a whole I keep saying it, I don't jump into a Bethesda to be blown away by the story, okay? I didn't like Skyrim, I didn't care that much about Fallout and all those stuff. I'm not trying to find something exceptional, but I'm just describing why this one did not change my usual experience of a Bethesda game, dude. Which is fine, I really don't care. We had 15 streams of this, it was super fucking fun.
Ryujin Industries mass produces the internal neuroamp, which becomes the killer device every negotiator, diplomat, and salesperson purchases. When people think of success, they think of Ryujin, whether they want to or not.
Yeah, so technically we kind of fucked up this one part because we did leave the correct person in power with Miku, and we threw in under the bus the mole person. But then if you wanted to get the best ending, or like the more morally right ending, you had to convince the board to accept the correct leader, but stop experimenting on the Neuralink, because now they're gonna use the Neuralink to control people and to threaten them. So this was the only part where we were kinda going against like the good ending of this, but I don't really care. Why people say it's trash? People just like to hate on something popular, okay? If you have a popular game that is not blowing your mind, you're gonna have people talking shit. I mean, I don't want to explain why people hate Bethesda, there is a lot of reasons for that, but I don't think people hate this game because, oh, I thought the story was going to blow my mind and it did not change the universe, and I'm mad because the story is bad. If anything, the story of those games is one of the points that people don't care, because most of the Bethesda games are seen as a big sandbox with 2 billion mods, so that's really not the point. Yeah, that's a big topic. Let's just leave.
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
I don't know. Sounds like just NG plus to me. NG plus. Oh my god! All the multiverses! I feel reborn! Now we go to Skyrim? That'd be a pretty funny post-credit scene. You just wake up as the Jarl or whatever. Okay, I know it's loud, but it's epic, okay? It's loud because epic, so give it a second. Whoa! You're finally awake! I'm more confused as in if you actually get reborn as a child or not. Because you're telling me that every time you jump, you restart your life. So the Barret, the Emissary, and the Hunter, they kept being reborn. It's a bit confusing to me if you get reborn in the future, in the present, at the same location. Or, oh, that's just how it ends. Oh my god. I mean, there is obviously more. Yeah, this is very confusing, dude. very confusing because in the perspective of the hunter and of the other person, it means that every time they collected the Dragon Balls, they got reborn into child with their own memory, and from this one point they immediately went into let's go do it again. Then they grow from child to adult, then they go hunt again, etc, etc, and it just never ends, and you end up stopping them after like X cycles, right? The weapons? Yeah, I was kinda expecting this, so we should have done this yesterday, but I had no way to tell if it was gonna end or not. My idea was that we are gonna be reborn, and then in this one universe, we get some kind of like code, and we understand something special because we are special, and we take the opportunity of this new being reborn to actually go against the creator that is behind all this, all the artifact. But now, because the ending kinda ruined it by showing you a Felky that already made it, you're not special anymore. And it kinda ruined everything because you're being told that this is the only universe where you are special, and once you get to the end, you learn that you're not special. So that's not good. Yeah, because you're the second one, nothing feels important, and you were just one of the playthrough of the different. There are gonna be more after you, that there was more before you, so there is no actual conclusion to this. We don't know who made the artifact, we don't know what the point of it is, we don't know if the Unity is something made by a god or if it's just the universe. We don't know shit. It's not explained. So, Starfield too hype, first of all.
times
Yeah.
detail.
Hey, you're trying to steal my joke. People are saying that they're gonna make a big patch of this. It's called the Starfield 2.0. I don't think it's gonna change the story, and I don't really care, but I was kinda hoping something more definitive, because I feel like because the story is not that deep, in the end, they could have taken a risk and made up some bullshit. Like I said, you get reborn, and by being reborn, you get linked to a divinity, to a god, and it's like, oh, I know where this god is, and you modify your ship, and your ship is able to jump into the god realm, and then you get to talk with some kind of super being, and now you get some explanation about stuff. That would have been completely garbage and little bit stupid and unbelievable, but this would have concluded the story, because it's very underwhelming to finish something and feel like you did not get to a conclusion, right? So that's my first feeling, is that we did not complete anything, and it's a little bit underwhelming. That's why you're so reluctant to reinstall it? Because of what? I still think the game is mega fun. I still think that there is 2 billion mods, you can do what the fuck you want. I think the game is very, very fun, and it allows you to do everything that you think is cool. But story-wise, it is very underwhelming. And it's a shame to say, because, well, I mean, it's a shame to say. This game has a lot of very fun side quests. The side quest about the humans traveling 200 years, arriving at like a resort and not being able to land and being lost in the past. It's just fun to think about. This one quest, I'm gonna remember it a long time, because it's a very fun concept to think about. You're like trapped in for 200 years, and while this is happening, people evolve without you, and then you end up in the future from the past. And I think this was super, super cool to go through. It ended a little bit too early, but it was fine. Then the Ryujin thingy was very fun as well, trying to get to the different echelons of the company, and trying to how to say that? You're trying to be a good employee, but also there is some kind of stuff behind the scenes, and you need to choose what you want to do. And this one quest had like 5 or 6 different outcomes at the end that you can control yourself, You can become the CEO, you can make someone bad, become the CEO, you can kill everyone, you can do so many things that no matter what you do, it's cool because the outcome is what you choose during all your decisions. So I thought this was a super cool quest. The bounty hunter was garbage, but it's just because it's just introducing you like a small mechanic of the bounty hunter, so who cares? And then the 3-star ranger I thought was dumb, but it's mainly because I don't like the concept of having like a sheriff and a bunch of fucking cowboy in space. Sam Coe can kill himself, I hate him, and it was mainly because it was so uncharismatic that I didn't give a fuck about him being like the first arrivant on Aquila City and stuff like this. The Red Mile was fun, but not in-depth enough. It's like, oh yeah, so in this one planet we have a Red Mile, and if you run it, you get a prize. Then you run it, and then, oh well, actually once you're at the end, that's when the real mile starts. Like, and then you just run it back and you win. So it's a super fun concept, but it's not really used. And it doesn't really do much. Like, it made me think about like a little bit of an arena, like a special spectacle, but no one is really watching, there is no audience, there is no like announcers or whatever. Like, it felt good idea, but badly done that you just forget about it 2 seconds after. So it was underwhelming. But yeah, like I said, we did not do enough side quests really to talk too much about everything, but the game did not really make me want to do more side quests, because I hate to say less is more, but because there is so many different side quests, as someone like me who gets burned a little bit too fast about things, I feel like if I went inside of it, it would have taken only 2 or 3 side quests I didn't really like to just give up on everything. So if they did a little bit less, or if the side quests were more structured. So for example, you have like you have main side quest and side quest. I would have been done to put the main side quest because, like I said, the stuff from the old Earth was very interesting, and that's all. I wanted to see more of stories like this, but the game kinda pushes you away from that because there is 200 of those, and you don't really want to find the bad ones. All the locations outside of city felt the same. I will tell you something, even the cities to me felt very underwhelming. Neon was cool looking but super annoying to navigate. The Atlantis city was cool but also pretty annoying to be in and like to walk and to get to the different stuff using the tram. I did not like the cities of this. Yeah, nothing is going on, yes, that's the main thing. Nothing is happening. It doesn't really feel alive. If you play something like BDO, when even though you're offline, if you want, the NPC makes you feel like the town is alive. There is a bunch of guys singing and dancing, there is some people fishing, building boats, like, it's very difficult to feel good about something like Neon City or Atlantis after you play the game where the NPC feel alive. Because in here it just feels like a bunch of random people walking, and they just walk, and when you get a little bit too much close to them, they're like, hey, yesterday my mother told me I like cake. Like, it's, you know, it's, okay, well, that doesn't really do anything to me, right? You hope the Crimson Desert have something like that. The Crimson Desert? If you're doing a joke about Black Desert, I don't understand. What the fuck is Crimson Desert? I don't want to Google it because I think I'm gonna be really cool, but I don't know what that is. If it's actually something. They have a single player game coming out. Oh, Crimson Desert. Oh wow. Wow, who made this? Pearl Abyss. Okay, well, I won't show this yet because we are playing something different, but oh yeah, good. Well, if they make it feeling as alive as Black Desert and they make it very similar to Kingdom Come, it might be a very, very fun time then, yeah. So yeah, I won't even talk about every single planet being the exact same. and being empty and not a point exploring them, because that I don't care. I'm someone who likes Starbound, and in Starbound you do the exact same thing, okay? You go into a random fucking automatically generated planet, and on the planet the only thing that matters is the dungeon. So you go in, don't care about anything, and then you just walk, and at some point you find an event, or like a POI, the point of interest stuff, right? So if the point of interests are fun to explore, it excuses that the exploration is boring, because you don't really care about exploring unless you're after a specific type of material like titanium, whatever. You don't really want to be outside, and you don't really want to be doing stuff. So without the vehicle, without the Rev 8, I would have lost my mind as well, because that's way too much walking. So I can see why people are mad that the planets are empty, because they have to actually walk inside of it. So that's too much. But in my version of the game, which is extremely modded, it was a good time, because we could just use the speeder and just speed around. The GOIs in this game are okay, I will talk about the POIs now. I don't mind the fake POIs, which are just like a bunch of crystals and a bunch of how to say that? It's pretty much an excuse to give you some minerals, the rare ones. So I think that's cool. It's like finding a mine in Terraria or in Starbound. But the actual dungeons, we got the same infrastructure of the ice caves so much. I was able to predict every single enemy in every room, because we got this one ice cave like 5 times back to back. And it is not a coincidence, because at this one point I was doing a main quest. So there is no problem with having only 5 or 6 custom dungeons that you just sparkle around the game, and every time you enter the planet, it's a RNG between lab 1, lab 2, lab 3, cave 1, cave 2, cave 3. But it's a little bit unacceptable that for the main story you also use those random placeholder and neutral locations. It felt so bad, dude. They did not have a specific main story special locations to find the artifact and the stuff that actually matters. Every time we went for some important story progress, it was part of a cave that we already previously explored when we were about to kill a bounty for a side quest. And it's trash, because you feel like you're playing a game with 1,000 different planets, and inside of the planet you're gonna find the exact same cave that you already went inside 3 times. So this is really bad. But yeah, I'm trying to give this review like little. I'm trying to keep this as mod free as possible, because of course you can download a million mods that add a million different crash sites, a million different cave, interest on something that you can mod everything, so it's technically not a problem. But the vanilla game don't have a lot of stuff going on with exploring caves and exploring the POIs. And not only that, but it takes forever to get them if you don't have the card. So it makes it once again, it pushes you towards not exploring, because it's an annoyance, and it becomes just not fun. That let's randomly even if you do everything that you need. For example, let's say I want to make a weapon, and the weapon I want needs aluminium. So I'm gonna go to a completely random new planet. I land over here on my aluminium, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put on the floor my outpost. So the outpost mines for me while I do other activities. From this one point, you have to work 40 minutes to try to go to a question mark, hoping that it's not a question mark that you haven't seen before. And even if it's a new question mark and you go inside, it's a 50-50 if what's inside is something you already explored on a different planet. So it's difficult to be motivated or to be hyped to explore something that is like that. You can tell me, but I like it. I like it because the enemies drops are random every single... We had someone at the beginning, during my first stream ever, someone came into my chat and they told me, even the story boss... Oh, no, okay, no. He told me that even the name characters, whenever you kill them, they drop a different gun and they have different gear they give you. So I think it's cool because, yes, even though you repeat the same thing over and over, you're gonna get a different loot table and you're gonna get different weapons, materials, and stuff like that. So that's... Technically, it's not recycled. But if you care about exploring, after 20 minutes, you already know in your head every single layout of every single location. So there is... You just know everything. So it's not fun. If the gunplay was fun to shoot and the weapons were like incredible to shoot everything, you will excuse it because you're having a good time shooting the gun. But the shooting of the game is RPG shooting, like Frog said last time, so it doesn't feel as intense and fun and impactful as shooting like a Call of Duty or a Battlefield or insert any shooter gun. So everything is just kinda mediocre, dude. I really don't think the game is below average and is bad. There is a bunch of stuff I personally really disliked, and the whole camera system of the game is garbage, and it made me feel awkward during the whole playthrough. But beside those very specific like Felky preferences moments, I didn't think the game was bad. So to me it was a mediocre vanilla game that becomes a very fun game when you put a bunch of mods, which is the point of every single fucking Bethesda game, let's just be honest. And then yeah, the story is there in the background. You can like it, dislike it. I didn't like it myself, but because I thought the story was underwhelming, it did not ruin everything else that the game has. The people who are gonna be mad with this is the people who don't understand that the game is a sandbox. If we have modders dropping mods every single day, even though the game is like 2 years old, you need to understand that that's little bit the point of the thing, right? To me, I can say this more because I didn't care about the Skyrim story, but I can also understand someone who was like, oh shit, I really like Skyrim. I thought the dragons were cool, the boss fight, the location, everything. If you were a big fan of Skyrim and you thought it was so fucking good because of the immersion and everything else, and you're expecting something like this in this one game, then yes, you get disappointed and it feels more empty and it feels less fun. But to me, who just sees those kind of games as a giant sandbox that has some kind of story to just to make you use your fun sandbox items, it's perfect. I really thought it was very fun. I don't play a game for 15 days if I don't think it's fun, okay? So that was pretty nice. And yeah, besides this, I think that's it then. I appreciate the quiz not having any music so I can actually fucking talk. But that's also something someone will complain about, like, oh, they didn't even put the music in the background during the credits. So yeah, there's a lot of things to talk about, but more or less it was a good experience for me. So I think people are just mad, just for the sake of being mad, and you can see it when you go into the community hub and people just literally rage baiting all day every day. It's too popular and it's too funny to attack Todd Howard, and people really like it, that you're gonna have a bunch of people do it regardless. So yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, enough. Well, if you guys have any question, I will listen, obviously, but now we go back. So those are the presets. I don't really care about that. This is me from the beginning stuff. That was my trait. Extrovert? Oh, I cannot pick that. Yeah, so we cured my alien DNA at the beginning of the game. I wonder if you can start without anything then. Yeah. Starborn. That is what you have become, a being who has touched the infinite. Your story is over, but will begin anew. Yeah, so this the typical NG+. In this universe and countless others, you remember all you have learned, your possession and everyone you knew has been left behind. So you lose also your inventory? Explore this new universe and what it offers, and perhaps in an inventory. Yeah, so say this one part, it would have been perfect if from here you don't just reset and it tells you explore this universe and all it offers and perhaps find something that wasn't there before. And this would have been a satisfying, possibly ending. But because they do the whole just NG+, it doesn't feel like a complete story. Oh. Spaceship expansion. Okay, thank you. We have a we have a new spaceship. Burgers. Oh, yeah. This is all the ship we. Okay, so somehow my mods are being resetted for some reason. I'm not too sure why. So now we have a. Yeah, this is a starborn ship. So they give you a starborn ship for free apparently. I don't want to crash. Yeah. Yeah, we keep our powers. Also, yeah, the whole power situation was super surprising. I think it's a fun addition, but because I was already never using the Dragonborn shout in the first game, I never really felt like it was fun to use. But this is just a me thing. I never use powers like this in games in general, so it has nothing to do with the game itself. Decorate. Ooh. Okay, so we have a starborn ship. Okay. Oh wow. So we have missile, we have this, and nothing in the middle. Okay, cool. And now map. So we are at the very beginning of the previous playthrough. Or, you know, at the day 1. And then, yeah, that's just how it goes. Now I wonder, quest-wise, if you actually go to the lodge and lodge basement. Yeah, the cover stone. That is the special round artifact, right? I'm gonna do this because I'm hoping there is something more. And you're gonna understand something new by touching this one thing. But I don't think so. I will restart the beginning until a point where maybe we recognize like something exactly like in the first.
Unregistered starship. We're detecting. Well,
Shit.
it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing?
Yeah, Daljinsky, relax.
Hold still while we do the contraband check.
Wait, what? Contraband.
Alright,
Anyway.
we're done. You're clear to land at New.
So yeah, I forgot to call the mods when someone posts something suggestive because I have a no suggestive content policy on my stream, like everyone knows. So let's tone it down with the sexual vibes. How do you need instruction? It's so easy. Wait, instruction? Oh, okay. Nice. You're enjoying. Yeah, I know it's. That's also the only one I know, but that's also what the joke was. Take off, exit ship. Okay, so we have this very cool stuff. Do I have to actually work on the fucking side to go back in? This is like the most annoying way to get into a ship again. That's the door, right? Yeah. That's fine. Okay, so let's just see what they're gonna say. Where's my inventory? Oh my god, we lost everything. A commission, blah blah blah, compact reliable weapon. Available at vendors. I don't know if this is mods or not, but I'm assuming it is. I have the space suit. Oh, it's such a shame.
Oh my god!
After customizing everything, we actually lost the whole inventory, dude. You're having so much fun watching the stream? And the customer came in and had to do my job. Oh, okay. Dude, I have no clue. Dude, okay, listen to me, LJ, because you keep mentioning it. I don't know what to tell you whenever you say stuff like that, because it's like, yeah, if I hire an employee, I kinda want them to work and not watch a fucking VTuber during the work hours, so I'm not really answering to you whenever you say things like that, but I don't know what to... I feel bad because, yeah, I feel like you shouldn't be watching any stream if you're working. Yes, your priority is straight. Okay, well, hopefully nothing bad happened for you, but for me, because I have been in the situation a lot of overworking because of my colleague being lazy and watching YouTube all day, I can't help but to think that it's just annoying to have a colleague that just watch YouTube all day. I'm assuming you're not making anyone in trouble by not like working 24/7, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind. So don't get in troubles and don't do anything bad. But yeah, if you, especially because you literally just got hired like 5 days ago or something, so it's a bit weird in my perspective. Okay, so
Stop complaining!
it's you complaining that you want to be at home, not to work. Well, yeah, I understand that, but you know, you're also watching Twitch on your workplace.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you.
Is there?
Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors.
It's me.
Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
Repeat main quest, skip main quest. I'll just skip it then. Not ignoring anyone? Yeah, I'm not saying you're doing your job wrong. I'm just... Okay, I'll stop talking about it. I'm just trying to explain that in my perspective, it's weird because you're supposed to be working and you're watching Twitch instead or on your work hours, and unless your boss is okay with the employees watching Twitch while they're working, which I don't know that's the case, to me, I don't really know what to say about that, okay? Skip main quest.
I see. So some of our theories about the artifacts are correct.
You're taking their word for it? What if this person's just delusional? Breathed in too many gases in that mining operation.
Why don't we hear her out? We know next to nothing. We have everything to gain if she's telling the truth.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, so this is where we need to tell them what we know. I am not from this universe. This is a place called the Unity, which connects all realities. It's going to sound weird, but I've done all this before. I came here with the artifact. They're not going to believe me. The Starborn hunt for the artifact across the multiverses, each hoping to be one that construct the army that yeah, but for what? Even recapping the story sounds underwhelming because what's the point of crafting this? To become more powerful, and then what? You become more powerful, and then what? Like, even recapping it in the full length feels underwhelming, dude. How did they not see that? Okay.
So, that's what we're looking for. The pieces to an armillary. A path to the center of a multiverse.
This is either the truth or the most elaborate practical joke.
Walter.
I think we're past the point of doubting, Walter.
In any event, we'll be able to see for ourselves. We know where most of the artifacts are now, and presumably how we get them.
There are artifacts I pull out of bedrock myself, blah blah blah. You could gather of the artifact easily. In the end, the power of unity is mine. Gather them while I look for the Starborn, yeah.
I don't know if you should rush off to meet them. Some of those artifacts granted you powers, am I right? We should leverage that. I want you to check with Vladimir on the eye.
Yeah.
You track down the eye.
Yes. You're not the same Sarah I knew, but still to give you. The hunter killed one of you in my universe will not do the same. Thank you for believing me.
If anyone in the settled...
Blah, blah, blah.
Now let's get out there.
Okay, so this was the first
While it is
thing.
customary to sit.
I mean, at least it's well done that the NG Plus kind of loops. Many NG Plus games don't give a fuck about making it canon for yourself, so at least it's cool we can talk about that, but
Welcome home.
it still makes the game
That is not
pretty underwhelming.
conventionally accurate.
So now I'm hoping something will happen here, which will be the last thing that happened in the playthrough, because this is the Dragonborn powers. So hopefully we can learn something here as a little bit of a wink wink, there is something greater somewhere, wink wink Starfield 2. No. Okay, well guys, this will be then the end of this game. It was very fun. Everything I recapped during the credit scene still stands for. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I mean, at least knowing what I was getting into, I cannot say I'm disappointed. But it's because I have very low standards when it comes to that.
Over 60 million players.
There won't be a Starfield 2. I don't think what's... Wait, I mean, I'm not... I wasn't saying that seriously, but yes. I'm saying this as a joke because the story is not completed and because we learned nothing from the ending of this game. The ending of Starfield 1 is not really an ending, so it's funny to me to say that we're gonna see that in the second one, but even if it was a big success, in the game, they don't hint towards the fact that, ooh, there is something out there. When you ask the most knowledgeable person in the world, which is you, the questions of what's above everything, she just says, well, you just answer your own question, Felky. The creator just creates, so there is always a creator. Are you dumb, bro? And like it's like you just know that because she's saying this, the devs don't give a fuck about making anything, and they're just like, okay, well, this guy just finished the story. We're just gonna give him like a random speech that he's gonna be happy with, and fuck off. So yeah, that's how it goes. But no, like if you like modding Skyrim and you want to play Skyrim in space, this is Skyrim in space, kinda. Very watered down, very less immersive and less interactive in my opinion, so it's not bad. I will never say that it was a bad game, but a lot of stuff felt a little bit in the background. It was a very background game, and playing this on release without mods, I would have been not happy with it, yes. Okay, well guys, this is going to conclude the Starfield stream, and I'm going to quit over here. It was fine, it was fun, and yes, another game completed, that's done, so let me just cancel this or go over here. I feel like the only games that I call bad, or I only want to call bad games, the ones where I actually regret playing afterwards. And I'm like, dude, this was a waste of time for me because I feel like nothing happened and I don't feel like you guys have a good time watching either. And I kinda had to push me through continuing, and if I stopped it before, I would have had a better time overall. So this was definitely not the case with this one. So yeah, it was nice. Let's reboot this one thingy. Okay, so where is it? this one. Done. Done. And done. Oopsie. Oh no, that's not the right color. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so this one game was in the list. It's the number 76. It was in the list almost since I started my stream, like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. So pretty funny to see that. And now it's done. Yeah, it's already done from here. Okay, perfect. You made a suggestion? Yeah, so yesterday I said I was gonna play a bunch of little games after this, but I don't really feel like getting into something else now. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna just look at your guys' suggestion. We can look at more games and we can accept or refuse some, but then I think I'm gonna do a short stream today, and tomorrow we can get into Code Vein and we can get to like the next story from there, okay? Because I don't really I thought that maybe if we play this a little bit I will be more in the mood to play something else, but because we talk about everything and like I had to think about the whole playthrough and everything, I don't really feel like jumping to something else. So what do we have here? We have one suggestion, Halo 2. Wow. I would rather die. No thanks. Nice, thank you for suggesting Frog, the Halo 2 very cool game. No thanks. Did I already deal with this? Oh, we don't actually. Is Sakura over here? I feel like I mean this as a joke, Frog, but I feel like we talk about Halo almost every day. I keep telling you guys the first one was cool. I read the books and I thought it was cool. Yeah, it's a classic and I don't like it. So what am I supposed to tell you? If you never heard me talk about Halo, which would be surprising, but maybe, I talk about Halo a million times on my stream, and I love the first one, and I read the books, Reach, The Flood, and everything else, and I did not like the second one. It's nothing I can control. I thought the second one was dog shit, dude. And I played a million hours. The first one, I was using trainers to even like do some funny stupid cheats and whatever, stopping the time and do. I spent a million time in the multiplayer as well. I was part of a clan on Halo 1, okay? So yeah, I'm very familiar with the game and I like the story, but after the first one, to me, the story is completed. There is multiple Halo that exist, and they all have their own story, and I didn't like how the story continued in the second one. So no, I don't want to force myself into playing something I didn't like just because it's a classic. I don't like it. So it's nothing like weird or whatever. I just didn't like Halo 2, and it's difficult to believe because most people say that the second one is the best one, but for me, it's the first one, so that's just how it goes. You never played it? So Sakura is not here, I think. I don't want to read a game from someone if you're not in the chat right now, so I will just ignore this. We can look at this tomorrow, but I already see a bunch of meme stuff. Okay, I will look at this next time, okay? So, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm gonna do a short stream today, so this was today's stream. And yeah, I think if you guys want to talk more about whatever, we can, but I think we already said everything that we have to say about anything. So yeah, it's the good stuff. Bug. Valtteri is one of the rare person who actually knows behind the scenes. I went to the bakery today, and then he offers, and then he talks about. No, Valtteri, no! Did I actually say that? Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to roast you in front of everyone. Where is it? Did I actually say that? I did say this. Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's okay. I will give you some details off stream. But yeah, no, I went to the bakery already today, and I don't want to do KFC because my ham is going to expire if I order stuff. So even though it sounds good, if I keep not eating the stuff I buy, then it expires. So that's not good. So maybe Maybe eventually, but no. Even though it sounds fun to get the Valentine's Day KFC, I don't want to throw away in the trash a bunch of ham because I want to do a funny Valentine's Day. So yeah. The house smells like chicken. Yeah, I miss this. I have behind me. I keep my KFC bag in the background so it smells a little bit longer. But there is a difference between smelling like hot chicken and cold chicken. So now it sounds a little bit more like cold chicken, which is fine. But yeah, I will order whenever I feel like it because today is not a good time. But yeah. Also, I was trying to get some hot chocolate today at the bakery, but I could not ask because because whenever I hurt myself in the shower and the guy stopped me outside to ask me direction about basketball courts.
Ridiculous!
I did not have enough time to do the chocolate stuff. So yeah, Dajinski, what's 2 plus 2? Okay. Good question. I hope you get an answer, Alec. Nice. But yeah, I want to say what? Yeah, so my plan today, because we talked yesterday about hot chocolate and about like dipping croissant into it. So I was thinking about asking my bakery girl if she had hot chocolate because I know they do coffee. So tomorrow I will ask the bakery girl if they have chocolate or not. But until then, I don't know. Okay. Have you ever been a friend with benefits? What is this? Okay, Alex, stop making... Okay. If Alex ever asks you something that makes you uncomfortable, just tell me and I will ban him, okay? Because he keeps asking a bunch of questions and I don't want that. You ask the bakery girl if she hot at chocolate. She's not unattractive and she's okay, but you know, she also has a few pounds that don't really fit my favorite archetype, right? I feel like it's a classic for the bakery people to be a little bit plus size, in like donut size, and yeah, not really my type, guys. But yeah, enough with this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go offline. I know it's a short stream, but tomorrow we start with Code Vein and we do the whole playthrough. Then I will make a break. I will take a little bit of a break of long games after Code Vein. I just want to do that one and have a good time because there is also Neo 3 we can play and there is so many like long single player games I can go through, but I want to play a bunch of random mini games as well because we've been playing a lot of long ones lately. So we do some random, unless you guys choose one yourselves, we do a little bit of a random shitty stuff afterwards, okay? So yeah, come back tomorrow if you want to see some funny game. And besides this, thank you for watching today. I hope you had fun if you watched most of the Starfield saga thingy. I hope you thought it was cool to watch. I think it was pretty fun. So yeah, have a good night, have a good evening. It was a fun series. Nice, good job, Ellie. Very cool. Have a good night. It was a blast. Nice, well, nice. Yeah, very cool. Okay, fun time. Okay, I will stop. I'm gonna stop reading out loud whenever you guys comment because I don't know what to comment on it, but yes. The shotgun was used. I was so ready after upgrading all my guns to start swapping around and shoot more people, but they give you... It's a little bit weird how it's done, right? Because you kill the 2 Starborns and they give you Starborn weapons that you cannot get before, and that's just before the game actually ends. So you can actually never use those weapons unless you stop and then you go for side missions right in front of NG+. So it's a little bit odd. What can you do about it? Nothing! So have a good night, have a good evening. Once again, happy Valentine's Day to everyone, even if you're single. That's completely fine because that's completely fine. Have a good night, have a good evening. Thank you for watching the stream. And banana. Goodbye. Soda. Oh, I forgot to click. There we go. Alright, have a good night, people. Tomorrow we go back into some anime game with big boobies and Souls-like, Souls-like gameplay. It should be fun. It should be a fun Perislope game, so I am excited about tomorrow's stream. Have a good night. Bye bye.